most important thing we're going to talk about going into this next semester. And because I feel like even like I was talking to like some videographers and stuff like that as well, and photographers, like organization is one of the key factors because organization goes directly with storage. And if you can't organize your files correctly, like by name, or don't know like to organize them by date or things that you're doing, or organize your clients or keeping a log of your clients as you're building them, and you just tell yourself, oh, I'll go back to it and I'll figure it out. That's like not a good way of thinking. Like, oh, I'll just go back to it and I'll figure it out. But then you had like 30, 40 clients. Now you got to go back and change 40 different files. So it's like if you figure out a system while you're growing, while you're scaling, you don't have to change anything up as you get further down the line. One of those like easy ones I could just throw in there real quick is how I tell you guys to label your clients. What did the client book you for? And what date did they book you in? And was it a birthday? Like if it was a birthday, I like to put my client's birthday inside their contact, right? If they were a birthday client, I will label them as birthday client and I make sure to get their emails. So you already got their email, you got their birthday, or you got their graduation date or whatever it is that they booked you. I like to make sure that I put that date attached to their contact. Not necessarily their contact name, but I'll put it in their important dates. Like if you go to the person's contact list or you go to their contact, you can break it down. You can like, it'll show you like, oh, different dates, like important dates for this person. You can add it. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I remember like, oh, okay, boom, this person booked me for a maternity session in this month and they said they were due in this month. So I'm pretty sure that a year from now, they're going to need, a baby's first birthday. Just things like that to like keep you organized, or your birthday, you went for your birthday and you told me that your birthday is on the 19th of this month. Oh, that means that a year from now you may need another birthday on the 19th of next year's month. You know what I'm saying? So just proper organization helps you make more money with follow up with clients as well. But proper organization also helps you be able to file the clients where they need to be at and also be able to refine them. For example, if I hit you up and I'm like, hey, bro, I need you to come shoot this wedding for me. I need you to send me your wedding portfolio. Maybe you don't have a website. Maybe you don't have all these other things like that. Or maybe you didn't update your website. You need to be able to type the word wedding into your computer and it go and find the wedding stuff because you've used that word wedding as a keyword. Some people just label it by the name of their, client. You might call it Carl and then put 12, 12, 13, or whatever freak it is, or whatever the date was, right? And it's like, oh yeah, what was that person I shot that wedding for? I don't remember. You're not gonna remember that his name was Carl, but you remember that it was a wedding, but you didn't use the word wedding as a keyword in there. So it's just little stuff like that, like using keywords for organization with clients. I use the word VFX in a lot of them. Such and such VFX birthday photo shoot. The word VFX and the word birthday are keywords in that file organization system. All right, so we'll be going over all of that going into this next month. All right, so literally like that word birthday and the word VFX. I'm like, oh, bro, I want to do some more VFX, or I can't remember that one cool VFX that I did for a client. Then I'll be able to look up the word VFX on my computer, and then it'll pull up all the VFX work that I've ever done because I've been using that word for the past 3 years. I was 2 years in before I started actually understanding what organization was, and I don't want you guys to be that deep. Well, I mean, you probably are, but I mean, I don't want you guys to be that deep and not have figured out, how to organize your clients because you'll get lost, the further and further that you get down the line with photography. And then you need to look back like, oh, dang, like I have like a lot of weddings that I can't even find because I don't even know what their names were, but I didn't use the word wedding. You know what I'm saying? I can't even find them. I'm like, damn, like my first, like, I ain't gonna lie, like my first like 10, 15 weddings, no idea what the clients' names were. No idea where the batch of photos are. Like they're on my hard drive, guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? But I have no idea where they're at because I did not use keywords. I literally just used the name. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like Carl and Lola wedding. Like, I didn't even use the word wedding back then. I'll be Carl and Lola June 2023. I didn't even put exact dates or nothing like to be able to like really find stuff back again. But being able to have like a foolproof I guess flow of how you organize your clients, organize your files will help out a lot, right? A lot with photo and with video. Because if you see yourself doing this full time or doing this for a long time at least, you want to be able to have as many things and many ducks in a row as possible. So when you do get further down the line, if someone asks you, I've had clients do this all the time. Clients will ask me like, oh, hey, can I see some of your blank work? And I'm like, oh shit, yeah, most def. Now I'm digging and digging and digging. When if I would have just had one keyword, it would have been so much easier for me to have found the portfolio work that they're asking for, right? So I'm just telling you guys that so that you guys are like kind of ahead of the ball and you don't get caught off guard because you will have a client that may ask you a question and be like, hey, like by any chance, do you shoot these things? Do you shoot this things? Do you do grads? Oh, can I see some of your work? And then you either don't have any, or you don't remember their client's name, or you didn't properly, organize the clientele to be able to even know, you know what I'm saying? Like where to find them at. And I've had that happen so many times. Like I had a landscaping business. I had did a lot of landscaping, a lot of like personal businesses when I was first starting, and that was like kind of how I was, it was like helping me get into that video world and doing stuff like that. And I could not find. I was looking up the word landscape. I'm looking up the word hedge. I'm looking up the word like grass cutting. Like I'm looking at all these words on my laptop, trying to find those. Cause like my client's like, oh, have you ever done this before? And I'm like, I know for a fact I've done it, but I have no idea what the business was that I worked for. I have no idea who I shot it for. I don't remember their name. I just remember the word landscaping. So why did I not use the word landscaping to be able to be that keyword? So it's just like, it's very, very like, it's dumbed down, and it's way easier. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's harder than it's easier than we make it. We make it hard because when we procrastinate organization for a long enough time, like it just never gets done, and now it becomes a really, really big problem, right? So I'm gonna talk about all of that this month. Even with taxes, you procrastinate, you know what I'm saying, tracking your income until the end of the year, and now you get caught lacking. When in reality, if you were working on it day by day or week by week or even month by month, which is like, pretty far out, but month by month, you'd be better. You know what I'm saying? You'd be better off. It'd be easier to be able to claim things or do things, right? You know how you're moving. You know where your money's going. So things like that. So we're going to be talking about all of that getting into this next month. I'm about to start this real quick. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, so we're definitely going to do that. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. I got to put the thing on there. But yeah, so getting into this next month, it'd be client management and marketing, all forms of marketing. I know you guys want me to talk about ads, so I will talk about ads, and I will talk about when it's a bad idea to use them, and I'll talk about when it's a good idea to use them. I don't use them anymore because when I cracked the code of organic, I never had to really go back. So ever since I've cracked that organic code, I don't like wasting money. It's like, to me, it just makes no sense. If I'm already getting booked out by my organic content, then it makes no sense for me to spend money, you know what I'm saying, where it doesn't need to go. And I could just, save it or invest it in something else or put it into you guys, PNG Kulture. So yeah, I feel like that's like one of the most important things. Knowing where your money's going, knowing where your clients are going, because you could really easily like double up your bread if you just had a follow-up system in play for your clients when they're done shooting, because you could already have a client pre-booked for their next year's photo shoot off of just verbalization, right? Your client just finished their session. They just saw their photos. They love their raws. It's hard. Now I'm like, oh man, we gotta start planning next year. You're like, well, that's a whole year away. Yeah, I know it is, but I'm planting that seed, right? Plant that seed, right? So I'm gonna get into all that. I think like last month was cool because it was lighting. Month before that was cool, but I think my favorite month will be this month, because you guys know like me and content go together overly bad. So I'm going to get into it a lot, talking to you guys about, getting out of that introverted state, being an extroverted introvert, and how to deal with that. I'm going to be talking about all of that, man. I think I'm going to really enjoy this month. It's going to be a crazy month because we have a lot of things going on. I have a lot of flights this month. I have a lot of traveling. I have a lot of like weddings this month too, but I'm going to try to really, really put belt to ass to have PNG University as a priority for sure. So yeah, because it's April, bro. So I have a lot of grads right now too. Like it's a lot, but this is not what we're here for. LOL. I'm low key stalling so y'all can upload y'all photos, because I just seen like 2 more people do it. So I'm just like giving y'all some time for anybody else who wants to upload their pictures, who hasn't already. And today we're mainly gonna be talking about lighting, per se, because it's the last day of the lighting class. So that's really why we're going over it. And I wanted to do like, I guess, like a live critique to allow you guys to be able to, get some critiquing on, your lighting setups or, your shots and things of that nature. And I guess you guys could tell me like what in particular you would want to critique, and I could tell you from there. And as well as always, critiques are real raw, unfiltered. So when I do critique, please do not take anything to the heart. I want to see you guys win. I want to see you guys do better. That's it. I give you guys good feedback. I give you guys some not so good feedback, and then if it's needed, I'll give you guys even further how to fix or other feedback from there as well. So just don't take it however, things of that nature. I think that they can't hear me over here. I'm pretty sure TikTok cannot hear me. Did they have to be edited? Nah, they didn't have to be edited. I mean, however you want me to, you got to let me know though, because like if they're not edited, then there's certain stuff I can't say. Like for example, I saw a broom on the ambulance And I was like, I know for a fact he would have took this out. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So if I know they're not edited, then you're vibing. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and tell me my shit ass. Did you upload yours to the homework submission thing? I don't see yours in there. I see LJ. I'm at the last requirement. It's tripping me up, but like I know there's so much I need help on. Like I think I'm off my top of my head. Then Wicked, and then Viper. Yeah, so I got Wicked, I got Viper, I got LJ, and then I have the PNG Culture. So PNG University is first, and then Culture comes second. That may read my message annoyed. No, I didn't. I read it squintingly, if that makes sense. Like my sound, my vocals sounded like I was squinting. It didn't sound like annoyed. I was reading it because I'm trying to understand it while reading it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. It was like squintingly. I'm literally looking at my pics now. Oh, okay. No. I was squinting because like it's on my smaller monitor over here. So I was like, because I was trying to like understand what you were saying at the same time. But yeah, nah, you're good. Nah, I wasn't. Bro, come on. Nah, you're vibing, bro. Let me see. Is this thing gonna connect, or is it the other one? There we go. Is it this one? One of these are on. I don't know. I know TikTok, but TikTok never let me know if y'all could hear me or not. TikTok just be watching. We had like 5-10 people deep, and I look at the microphone. It says mic off, and I'm like, bro, TikTok not gonna tell me that they can't hear me. It's crazy. Like y'all supposed to be like, oh, we can't hear you, Taxi. Nope. They just like we just here for the vibes. They're like we here for the vibes. Is it gonna connect? There we go. Bet. What camera do you currently shoot on for studio pictures? Everything bit, but for clients primarily is my Sony A7R5. All right, let's do it. All right, we're doing a live critique. If you guys are not in PNG University, definitely get in it, www.pnguniversity.com. And if you're not in PNG Culture, definitely get in it. It's the Discord link in my bio. PNG Culture is free, but it does not guarantee that you're going to get a critique today if you're in PNG Culture. But if you're in PNG University, you will definitely get a critique today because we're on University first. All right. I think it's tough. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Kanisha, where your photos at? Gang, go find something to upload. I'm on your ass. I meant Anisha, sorry. I always forget to read the silent K part. I do apologize once again. I gotta get better. I done got better at pronouncing Carolina's name as well, which is why I always emphasize the Lee-na. You know what I'm saying? These are all edited with Flash. Okay, bet. Go.
So
Yeah.
no matter what pictures I upload,
Nah, whatever you want critique on, for real.
I wasn't going to, but you called me out, so
You said you wasn't going to?
I wasn't going to.
Yeah, but you are now.
All right, hold on.
You could put one if you want. You don't gotta go crazy. Just put, you know what I'm saying? I just wanna make sure I'm, you know what I'm saying? I wanna make sure I'm helping y'all, bro.
Okay.
No stuff. Nayo said that she can't be here. I remember. She said she's late. Garyon, did you take any photos this month that you want anything critiqued? Even one picture does not matter. It could be one. Can we upload different shots? Different shots. What do you mean by different shots? Kinda, what you mean by different shots?
Also, like one from each shoot. Like
one from what?
Each shoot. Like.
Oh yeah, I mean you. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I see everybody else doing it. So I mean, shit. Go ahead. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Whatever you want critique on. Don't go OD though, cause be like, don't give me 30 images. But you know what I'm saying? It's on the go to homework.
Doing like 3.
Okay, bet. Go to homework. It's the homework submission thing. The homework submission for PNG University. Garyon, you're in the your name's yellow, right? On Discord, is your name yellow? If it's not, tell me so I can make it yellow. I don't know your username though.
Oh, yeah, I believe so.
Okay, bet. Then you're in there. So yeah, homework is the homework submission underneath PNG University.
And these are photos that we want critiqued by the class or by.
Yeah, right now. Yeah, I'm gonna do them right now.
Oh, facts.
Yes, sir.
Can I re-upload my photo?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let me see what I got. Give me a couple seconds.
Most definitely, no problem. Okay. Let me see. All right, let's see. Boom, boom. Make sure everybody got them. Pack, you put your images in there? I don't see yours in there. Make sure y'all put y'all images in there. What's up, Alex? There we go. Alex put his in there. Alex, where are you watching from right now? Are you watching on YouTube or where are you watching from? Because I know you're watching right now, so where are you watching from? I was at that studio the other day for the first time. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be quiet. If y'all watch the video, then y'all know, but I'm not going to say nothing right here on live. Do you do photography review? That's what I'm doing right now. Discord links in the bio. You got to join the Discord, though. You got to be in Discord. I'm giving y'all till 8:30 to make sure everybody got their images in there so I can start. But you got to make sure you're in the Discord. Make sure you're in the Discord. If y'all want to see the full screen, we're live on YouTube. How's the Canon? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. As a beginner, any camera's really good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just lighting, bro. You gotta learn lighting. You have to heavily learn lighting, bro. All right, you have to heavily learn lighting. Bro, what the fuck, Alex? I met you in person, bro. Bro, I met you in person. I did not just put two and two together, bro, because your name on here, both of them are Alex, but they're different Alexes. Yo, I met you in person. It was nice to meet you, bro. I love meeting y'all in person, bro. Like, no homo. Shit, maybe. I'm joking. But I love meeting y'all in person, bro, because, like, I don't know. It lights a different type of fire in me. And it shows me how serious everybody is about their craft. But, like, you guys just showing up to the meetups and pulling up, like, I love it, bro. It's a real vibe, man. Like, Miami was a vibe, bro. Miami, it was so many new faces. I think it was like only like 4 of the same faces that I had saw before. I'm not saying nothing. I'm saying I fuck with y'all because y'all ride for real. Y'all done put up to every meetup possible. But I'm saying, like, it was so refreshing to see new people. Like, it felt cool as hell. Dapper, right? You can agree? It was so cool.
It was lit.
Bro, it was very refreshing. Like, bro, it was so cool, bro. We're editing the video right now, trying to, like, get it chopped up so I could post by Friday. Bro, like, it was very cool, bro. And then I've been planning, like, heavily ATL for the last 2 days. So ATL is gonna be a movie as well. I'm planning the entire Saturday. So I mean, people who who's coming just for the meetup, that's cool. But I'm planning the entire Saturday. I'm trying to rent out a bowling alley for everybody so we can all, like, mob that bitch. Cause right now we're almost maxed out on tickets, and the studio that I got, the max amount of people is 125 for the studio. So I think I'm gonna get to 125 people because why not? So I feel like this shit's gonna be major. And then we had 36 model applications for Atlanta, which is crazy as shit. So we're gonna have some freaking fun, bro. It's gonna be crazy, bro. You need any models? I don't think so as of right now. I'm actually overwhelmed with the amount. But I do think I have a crazy ass idea, and I don't want to say it on live because somebody might try to steal my shit before we're able to do it. So when we get off live and it's just us in the class, I'll tell y'all that shit. Cause we about to have some fun at ATO, bro. I got some crazy ideas, but I'm building out an entire itinerary for that entire Saturday. So who's ever available to, like, vibe with us throughout, cool. If you're not, that's also fine. But Yeah, I'm gonna send y'all like links and stuff for like what we're booking. Like the stuff that I'm booking have free tickets for. So it's like we're just kind of going as a group for the free tickets, and then the only thing that you guys probably have to pay for is like bowling. But I don't know how much bowling's gonna be. I'm trying to like rent out the whole space, and then like maybe you guys just pay for your shoes or some shit. I don't know. I gotta see how that goes. I don't really know how that works. I've never rented out a bowling alley before, so we'll see.
I can help you. I rented out a couple spots for the frat stuff I do. So if you need help, I got you.
But I got the I think it's called Painted Palms, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to obviously leverage our platform. So I create like an entire script that I send to the businesses, like to like help us get approved, like showing them all of the previous meetups that we've done before, showing them the community aspect and the positivity that we have, showing them the numbers that we bring in terms of like bodies and stuff like that, and then just showing them how much like how much positivity that we're trying to have around it, and not necessarily like, because like, people see anything negative, they try to be like, oh, they'll go against it. But and then showing them like numbers, like, how much like followers we got, subscribers we got, community members that we have. I've been using that like as leverage, and it's been kind of working. So that's definitely what I'm trying to do for sure. And then we'll see like, if monetary value is needed, but we'll start off with trying to like leverage the platform. So we'll see. But yeah, definitely, I would definitely, I'm gonna let you know, because I've been sending out emails, so we'll see what happens for sure.
Let me know. I rented out Primrose Lanes down here for my event.
Oh, lit.
So,
oh yeah. You did tell me that you do it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, bet. Because you told me you do events for sure. Yeah, okay, bet. Yeah, bro. Atlanta's about to be crazy, bro. I just gotta make sure that I have my plan, times down, like potential commute, like, because I don't know how long it's gonna take from get certain place to place. I'm not trying to go too far between places for real. I kind of want everything to be like within the city, which would be kind of cool, because then like and it's not like we gotta go all here and then go there and then bounce. So I gotta see like the distance that everything is, so we can make a good map. But I do plan on eating after the meetup together, and then I have another thing planned, another shoot style plan. So the first shoot style is in studio. The second one is gonna be we're gonna shoot in studio, gonna eat. I'm not gonna say the location name to eat. I'm gonna say it in Discord though, and then we're gonna go to shoot outside at the outside location that I have as well. The studio is already locked in, and then the outside location is already locked in too. It's just the food spot in the middle that's not locked in. And then, I mean, it is, but like I ain't gonna say type shit. But then after that, we have another event thing that we're doing. So it's like it's gonna go shoot, food, shoot, event, bowling. That's what it's gonna do. Like bowling game night type, not game night, but like on some like community. I want to do a community building experience, like where everybody's able to put their cameras down. Like not necessarily put them bitches down. You get what I mean? Like where we're able to mingle without photography. Like maybe we all bowl and like get competitive with the bowling. Like our lane versus your lane, shit like that. So we see. You may have a connect to Painted Pen. Yeah, oh yeah, it's Painted Pen, not Painted Palms. I've been playing Fortnite for too damn long. I apologize. It's called Painted Pen, bro. Painted Pen. Can you lock in with me with my teen events? Like as a photographer for your teen events? I'm not even supposed to be talking to you right now. Sorry. I'm supposed to be talking to my students. I apologize. But text me. My business cell is underneath like a lot of my posts. And then just give me the details on your teen events, and we'll like talk about it, like, because I don't know if you need a photographer, videographer, what you need, because I may have photographers that are able to help you as well. If I'm not able to help you, I may have photographers within my community or some students within my class that may be able to also help as well. So just text me the details, let me know where you're located, and I may have some shooters that may be able to cover that for you. All right, let's lock in. Oh, Gary on, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I just wanted to ask. You're mentioning this upcoming Saturday for Florida, right? The meetup.
No. The 25th. So if you go to it's the 25th of what's the name? We just did. So Miami was this Saturday that just passed. We just did Miami, and then Atlanta is the 25th of this month, and then the 19th of next month is Phoenix, and the 30th of next month is New York City. So the two biggest ones that we're going to have probably for the entire year are going to be New York and Atlanta. Now, Atlanta and New York are going to be the biggest ones because I'm not going to say it's an entire weekend, but because it's a full day. Like, it's a full day. So, like, New York is going to be like a full day thing. and then Atlanta's gonna be a full day thing. So my goal is to like it be a workshop and then a meetup. We do a workshop in studio, and then we do like a photography meetup where we're like mingling, stuff like that all together, things of that nature. So I'm trying to split it like that for both. And then Phoenix is like just a workshop, and then New York is a workshop and a meetup. What are you about to say, Dap?
So you kept saying remember they're still in March when you said 25th of this month. It's gonna be 25th of next month.
April, bro, because the 25th already passed. So y'all get what I'm saying, bro. Like that's why.
I'm just making sure.
No, I know, bro. That's why I said that this class couldn't be next month's class. Couldn't be because it's a weird week, bro. Like realistically, we're supposed to be starting the marketing class, the marketing semester, right? Marketing and advertisement semester. We're supposed to be starting that today, but it's not next month yet, so I can't start it yet because that would go against the plan. So we got to start next class. So that's why it's like weird. In fact, I got to make ATL. Whoever in Philly, let's make it happen. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Who's driving down from Philly? Is that Kynan? Who's driving down? Somebody else is driving down from Philly. Yeah, Kai. Yeah. There you go. Boom. Both of y'all. Right there. Philly and Philly, gang. I was just about to say that. Like, both of you, I'm like, bro, my dog driving down from Philly. Like, we in there. My dog coming down from Philly to ATL. Bro, that's going to be, bro, that weekend going to be a movie, bro. It's going to be a movie. I have an opportunity to pay all of you. Boom, boom. I have a chance to give you all exposure for your brand. Yo, check me out. I want to see if my website is valid. I'm not going to look up your website, but if you go to www.pnguniversity.com, you can join the class, and then you can get your website reviewed, type shit. Or the link in my bio. The link in my bio to the Discord also. So go get in the Discord, and you can probably get them. We have a chat in here that's literally called Website Help Chat, and you can join, and you can get your website helped and stuff like that as well. So just join there. JBX Visuals if you want to get like your stuff like critiqued and help on and stuff like that. All right, Dapper, you got another question, or you left your hand up? Tight shit. Nah, but yeah, bro, Gary on, bro. ATL is gonna be a movie, so if you do come down, type shit, ATL is definitely gonna be a movie, and it's a full day thing. So the reason why I made it a full day thing because a lot of people are coming from far, right? I didn't want to be like, I feel bad. Even though people go to concerts and do the same shit, but I would feel bad if, oh, boom, it's on a Saturday and it's from 12 to 2 p.m. And then y'all that'd be like, I'm driving all the way from Philly just to spend 2 hours with taxi. You know what I'm saying? So things of that nature. So I wanted it to be like, y'all driving 10 hours from Philly and y'all get to spend a day with that boy. You know what I'm saying? And then take your ass back home. So I think that's vibe. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a lot better. So I think it'd be cool. Like we have a full day of just like we vibing together, we creating content, and we making reels, things of that nature, showing y'all how I make reels on the spot, being able to help you guys, things of that nature. And I feel like it's gonna be a real OD vibe. And then we get like all vibe together, maybe put that shit on, potentially put that shit on for the bowling alley. You know what I'm saying? And play some games together. I feel like that's a vibe, right? Things of that nature. Just control yourselves. I'm gonna say that out loud. I do not drink. I do not smoke. I'm gonna let y'all know that early. All right. So control yourselves. I know y'all gonna be excited to see each other. First time meeting everybody, things of that nature. But y'all are grown as shit. So control yourself. All right. That's like I said. Control yourself. All right. If you know that you can't handle 1 or 2 drinks, don't get none, cuz. Don't do it. It's a salad. No. Don't even do it. All right. Just letting you know early. I'm letting you know early. We ain't even in the month yet. I'm just letting y'all know early. Let me take a sip of water. All right. Let's start critiquing. We're going to start off with PNG University. Yeah. So we have a lot of people who submitted work. I ain't going to lie. Hold on. Wait a minute. Safi, where the hell yours at? Is she in here right now? She got to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah, she was in here and she left. Nah, she's not in here right now. I'm about to say, where's your critique at? Let me see. Oh, she did message me. Okay, bet. All right. So we're going to start off with PNG University. All right, I'm trying to make sure that y'all able to like see what's really going on for real. And I'm trying to have these captions open so I could read what y'all are saying. All right, let me know if you guys are able to see. Pull up on the key. Pull up. Yeah. Okay, bet. Y'all can see. Cool. All right, so first ones. Make sure that this looks straight on all platforms. Yeah, y'all can see it over here. Bet. I need to retitle this. because it's definitely. All right, so really we're kind of going over like I guess critiquing. We're more so going over like critiquing lighting, I guess you would say. Yeah, right. Correct. Yeah, things of that nature. So let me see. Okay, all these images here are edited. I tried to keep the editing to a bare minimum, and I wanted to make it as natural as possible. I'm about to burp. Hold on. Let me see if this is gonna come out or not. All right, there we go. See, did you put yours in there? You said, did we do any critiques yet? You put yours in there yet?
That's mine right there. That's mine right there.
Okay, bet. Because your name ain't like I don't know why your name is L dot 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 dot. I don't know. I don't know if that's a you did it on purpose.
No, I didn't. I don't know why that's like that. No,
That's
I don't know why that. No, I
that's
didn't do that.
that's
So,
exactly what your name is. I clicked on. I'm like, oh, maybe it's different. Nope, that's exactly the name. All right, bet. All right, so all the images here are edited. I try to keep it as natural as possible, and I wanted to keep the editing to a minimum. I know that I uploaded multiple images. However, I have the same issue intention as an intention with all of them. I've been working to master a one light setup and off-camera flash. I use the newer Q300. A lot of people use that flash versus the sun at various times of the day. I actually prefer the more contrast look, although I know it's not for everyone. Okay, boom. I'm looking for guidance to help me with shooting with a flash in addition to natural light. Okay, mixing flash with natural, mixing flash with ambient. Okay, bet. If a flash is even needed sometimes, all right. And guidance on when to choose. Okay, when to go for contrast, when not to go to contrast. When do I want it to be soft, when not to go soft. When to have an airy vibe, when not to have an airy vibe. All right, bet. And if possible, how to create each look on command intentionally. Appreciate. Okay, bet. Got you. All right, so we're gonna have everybody like kind of like help, not help right now, but like I'm saying, if you have an answer or if you want to raise your hand at some point when I'm explaining to kind of like help him as well, you guys can. It's like it's a whole group like learning type shit. Like some of you guys may know some shit or know something that you want to say that I may have not mentioned and things of that nature. All right, I'm gonna go through all of them and look. Let me see. I like these. Okay, boom. I ain't gonna lie. I actually think, even though you say that it wasn't intentional, I feel like there's intent. Hold on, wait. I'm not gonna go off composition or nothing. I'm looking at lighting right now. I'll go off composition in a minute. I'm gonna tell you composition in a minute. But I like this image. I don't not like this image. This one's a little off centered, not bad. But I do like the that soft and airiness to it. Was this natural, or did you use the flash as well as with it? Because her shirt is a little blown out in the front. And she's
I use the flash
yeah, use the
also.
flash, right? Okay, bet. Because her shirt is a little blown, not blown in a bad way, but I'm saying like sometimes blown is intentionally blown. But you're telling me that it wasn't. You're telling me that you don't know when to be intentional. I get what you're saying. So this isn't bad. I feel like this actually fits the look that she may have been going for, and I feel like she probably even liked it because it's that soft vibe. Like, did she already give you confirmation on that?
Yeah, they loved it. The
Yeah.
thing is, they never gave me what look they
What
were
look they
going
wanted
for,
to
so I
go
was
for? So
kind of
you just
guessing.
okay, bet. Okay, bet. Did you ask or no? Or did you say
I
we
did,
trust you?
I
We
did,
trust
but
you.
they've never done a photo shoot
Okay,
before, so
bet. So
they
they're
didn't
like
even know.
we trust you. We trust you, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
bet. Well, I think you actually did really good. For real. I just feel like with her being pregnant, I would have shown more of her stomach. One, two, I would have. Yeah, I was showing more of her stomach, which kind of goes back to composition, which goes to that composition of it, because I can tell that her head is a little bit too close to the frame. I would have kind of like backed it up because you could use I could tell you're not using your rule of thirds grid. Like that's the unintentional part that I can tell. I think your flash choice using it here and at the power that you did does look. It was good. It was fitting. It was well. I just think that your composition was off because you were focusing on using the flash. So I feel like while you were shooting with the flash, you weren't really focusing as much on getting surgical with your composition. Like your composition lacked. So you were, focus on the flash, and then you went back to go use your composition, and your composition was lacking. So there's a lot more space on the left than there is on the right. I would have kind of centered her a little bit more, and I would have brought that frame, I would have zoomed out and brought that frame down a bit so I could see her belly. For one, the intent here is to show the belly. The intent here is that she's pregnant. The intent here is that she's growing a life, right? So you want to bring attention to that. Right. So in every shot that you have, it needs to be where that is the focus, whether they're looking at it to create focus, whether even if she was here holding her belly and she looked down, it would have kind of helped. Even though you did crop it off, it would have kind of helped your case because, oh my gosh, she's looking at her belly. It kind of it added that storyline to it. But she's just holding her thing and looking at you. I don't really know if she's pregnant or not. You didn't show enough of the belly. So that's the critique I give you right there. are you? We're about unfiltered type shit. Are you accepting?
Yeah. Actually, you're like 100% on spot. So I don't know if you remember, I was telling you that there was a shoot I did where my light was blowing over and all that. That was that
Yeah.
shoot.
So you were focusing heavily
Yeah,
on the light, and then you started
yeah, man. I
lacking.
got totally
Exactly.
thrown off.
So
Yeah.
it becomes a sacrifice. So when you're using, more gear, or when you're using more things, you sacrifice something else. Especially if you don't already have full confidence in the thing that you're using. So if you're not fully confident in the light, then what the thing that you are fully confident in starts to lack. So if you're fully confident, or you're confident enough or adequate enough in your composition, and then you're focusing on the light heavily, you start to lack, your composition, because now you have to, let's say for example, you have 100% of your cup. You put 50% effort into this light. You only got 50% left for your composition. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know one of the things 100% yet. So when you get,
Yeah.
either you lock in on learning more about your composition, to where now it becomes second nature, to where all you have to focus on is the light, because you already know what you're doing with your camera. You already know what you're doing with your hands. You already know what you're doing with your setting. You already know what you're doing with your framing. You already know how to use your rule of thirds. If you don't learn anything else, or don't use anything else, rule of thirds are going to set you free every damn time. I don't care if you're high, if you're low, if you're to the left, you're to the right. If you can frame your subject inside of that shot, 99% of clients will love it. Like regardless, even if it seems boring to other photographers, or it seems boring to you, they will eat it up. Right. So
Okay.
that's the one thing I can say here is, like, I just wish she was a little bit more centered. Given the circumstances, it's still not an excuse, because you got to get surgical. So regardless of you having your light blowing over, regardless of all that other stuff going on, you have to have something that's a staple. You can't allow the light blowing over for you to sacrifice your shots. All right. Or for you to miss shots, or for you to crop off, or for you to cut pieces. Right.
Right. Okay.
All right. I'm going to look at the next one too. Let me see. This one was good as well. Once again, framing. I do like the light here. I do feel like it does have that kind of feel that you said you were going for, and it's very, very high quality as well. What aperture were you at? Do you remember?
Don't remember.
Okay, it seems pretty high though, because everything's in focus. Like, so you probably were at like a pretty high aperture, because everybody's fingers and legs and fingers all the way down here from the finger all the way up to the head is in focus. So it seems if you were at a pretty high aperture, that's good enough. I do feel like you sacrificed, right? I always tell you guys, when you give something away, you sacrifice something else. I feel like you sacrificed some of her head space by giving so much foot down here, like all of, like down to his feet, like down to his fingers could have been cropped. Like you have a lot of floor and you have a lot of leg, but you don't have enough space for her head, and she's like the focus. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. She's a part of the focus. She's the one who's pregnant. Yes, it's the family. You know what I'm saying? So you want to have the family in the entirety of the frame, but you want to give her more space to breathe. There's only so much grass that you can show, but there's so much in the sky that you can show. There's a sky up there, right? There's clouds up there. There's trees. There's leaves in the trees, but at the bottom of the frame, it's just grass. So you can sacrifice that grass. You can get rid of that grass. You can bring that on up, right? So here your composition was lacking. I still love how you shot it. I still love the lighting. I still love how it came out, right? So I love all of that. I just do wish that you would have got your composition right here. That's it. Like a better crop. You know what I'm saying? That would be like, you literally could have cut it right here at the fingers and gave her a lot more headspace. Because when you're cutting off her headspace, you're sacrificing that space, right? It's killing your story because you gave him too much leg space and you gave us too much grass. Like that negative space at the bottom is unintentional. So you got to think about all of that when you're shooting, all right?
Okay.
This is really, really cute. I don't have a problem with this. I love this a lot. Same thing here, like maybe a little bit less grass. I feel like there's a lot of grass. Like when you're using rule of thirds grid, when you look at your rule of thirds, when you look at your grid, let me see if I can download this. You gotta look at how many things are being taken up when you're in your rule of thirds, right? So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all something real quick. So let's see if it downloaded, because I want to show you. I'm gonna put it into the grid so you can see exactly where they line up at real quick. If it allows me to, if it actually downloads the image and it doesn't throw games and play games with me. Let's see. Come on. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna show you right now. So if I go to crop this image, right? Everybody can see. Yep, cool. You see those 3 boxes at the bottom. It's so much filled with grass. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much just grass in it, right? That doesn't need to be, right? And it's filling almost 3 complete boxes. So what I would have done is I would have either cropped it if you don't have any more above, or if you did have more above, I would have moved everything up. But I would have showed more of that heart too and less of this ground. So like a crop like this is more even. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you have a lot less grass because you just had a lot of grass down here, but now you have a lot less grass. So it's like making the overall frontlets even. already,
God.
keeping the baby centered and keeping it even. And if you wanted to, you could have leveled it just like that, and you've been chilling. But
Okay.
I feel like one thing I'm seeing constant in your photos is you're giving people a lot of foot space. But I think your lighting looked really good too as well. I like the vibe that's giving here. I feel like you understood the assignment lighting wise. This was a little bit more overexposed. Your light probably misfired or probably was flashing too high, or you know what I'm saying? You were really, really focused on the light and that bit flashed and the pose came out good, so you kept it, or you salvaged it
Yeah.
because it was overexposed, but you had salvaged it. So it's like it's one of them things. But
Yeah, I tried to save it.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
that shot was like one of the first ones I took, and that's when like the sun was super,
It was
super
super
bright.
bright. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still very cute though. It's still very cute though. It's cute. These are one of those shots that you have to add in there or you have to edit or you have to give because the vibe was there and the actions were there. Like this action alone is showing like life. It's showing family. It adds to your story. It goes together. So it was purposeful still. Like even though you're like, damn, I misfired that bit, overexposed. Oh, I gotta fix it. I gotta. But it was one of those ones that like just had to be fixed, bro, because it just looked good. All right, boom. Here using the flash again. Let me see. I can see that bit. I can see your light stand right here, but I'm like, I can see your whole setup is right here, gang. Like, I see what you're using. I know you're using that Q 300. I can see that. Yeah, nah, but I don't think this is bad either. You backlit her, and then you frontlit her. So you just did a two light setup yourself. So you have her backlit by the sun. You can see all this down here, and you have her frontlit. I just composition a little bit more. I probably backed up a little bit more. But other than that, I think this is overall good. I don't have anything like quote quote bad to say about this. I think you did it. I think you chose the right lighting setup here, because backlight is one light, and then front light, second light. I think it was good. I feel like camera setting wise, if you would have came down a little bit, probably either between shutter or went up on aperture, it wouldn't have been as harsh of a cast from the sun onto her back to where like it looks too overexposed. It would kind of help you out because you have to essentially, when you're using flash, you're adding flash to a situation like how you say balancing the ambient or balancing the natural light. You
Mhm.
have to go up higher on the flash power and then change your settings accordingly so that way you can beat out the light. You could beat out the sun. Because right here, I can tell that the sun is more powerful than your flash because right here is washed out, right? So right here is this point where the highlights is way, way higher, right? So it's showing me that the sun is giving off more power or lighting
Oh,
your subject more than because like your flash is doing all this on this left side, but right
mhm.
here the sun is doing all this. So see how white her body is.
Yeah.
The sun's power is way higher than your flash, so you got to go up on your flash power.
So you want essentially the flash power to be higher than the sun.
Yes, either higher than the sun or equal to the sun. So that way you're in control. Because when you're
Okay.
shooting in harsh light, especially, you want to beat out that. Right. Another way you can do this as well is using an ND filter, but that takes a little bit more skill over time. But get this one light setup down because it's a one light, but you're using the sun as your second light. So it's still a one light setup because you brought that light, right? Now you just have to
Mhm.
navigate with the natural light. So you want your flash power to be a higher power than the sun or giving off more power than the sun is giving to your subject. All right.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, solid ass image though, for sure. It's just
Thank
I can tell that the sun is a higher power than your flash. You want to beat out the sun. If you're ever shooting harsh light, you want to beat out the sun.
Okay.
But this one was good. I don't know if this was edited, right? So this the style you went for. Was it overexposed prior and then you did this edit style to it, or did you make it this like style on purpose? Cause I do like this style.
No, it wasn't overexposed. I edited like that.
Okay, bet. I have no back critique to say. I like this image a lot. I have nothing to say. I do like I like the feel of it. I like the feel. I can't even really explain, but I do really like the feel for sure.
Okay.
So I don't have anything bad to say about this at all. Yeah, I like this a lot. For real. And your composition was right. I potentially would have gave her a little bit more headspace. Like I'm a headspace person, bro. Like oh my god, I'd give her a little bit more headspace. But outside of that, the image was good. The image shows motion. You captured the motion, and yeah, you did good. That means you had a pretty good shutter speed as well because you captured like these little follicles. There's no blur in the hair. I like that a lot. So good shit.
Thank you. If I can't ask,
Go ahead.
what is your reason that you give more headspace in the
So
photo?
one of the like major reasons that I get more headspace is one when my clients post them, sometimes it chops off, right? Two, if my client were to when your client posts them to social media is like one of the number one things. When they put them on their story or they post them to Instagram, a lot of the times it'll cut the image or it'll crop it depending on how they post it. And then two, it gives more of a story for the image. Like it tells me a little bit more where she's at. So I'd rather give them more head space than foot space, because if you give them more foot space, you can only see so much ground. It's like, oh, you're gonna give me more floor, but the sky is the limit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like the saying. So if you give her more headspace, I can see more of the bridge. I can see more of the sky in there. Is the sun out? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I would give a little bit more headspace. Not necessarily saying to angle it down and give her, a lower angle. Nah, just back your ass up a little bit and then move it to where the grid goes through her eyes. That's why I always use the rule of thirds grid, because when you have that top grid going through the person's eye, it gives them so much more headspace, right? Like it gives them to if I download this image right now, I'll show you real quick. So let me see. I'm about to show you real quick. So I like to give them more headspace because, let me see, it tells more of a story of the overall location. Like I feel like if I travel, like I be on y'all ass a lot too. If I travel all this way for one spot or one location, then why am I only showing just the person? Like, why is the person 90% of my frame? Why is the subject 80% of my frame? Why is majority of my frame this human? You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I like to say that I like to focus on a lot too, is like, I try to, if you travel to this bridge on purpose, you know what I'm saying? And I've shot at that bridge as well. So you went to this bridge on purpose. So it's like, if you went all the way there, why not show more of it? That's kind of like my mindset. It's like, bro, we could have did this, around the corner. We could have did this anywhere else, if you don't want to show that spot. So and you're doing it for like fitness wise. So when you're doing a fitness branding session, whether this is for fitness or not, but if you're doing a fitness branding session, you want the location ties into the story of the outfit. So if she's promoting, the outfit she's wearing, or like, I'm just giving you a scenario. If a brand were to book you, to think about it like this, the shots that come out and the outfit is just as important as the location, right? So you have to think about them as it's a give and take. If you show more of the outfit, you're showing less of the location. If you show less of the location, you show more of the outfit. Sometimes it's needed because you want to show less of the outfit, so you want to show how it shapes in the body, how it fits, things of that nature, right? But sometimes you want to show more of the location. Why? Because they're selling the lifestyle. Right?
Okay.
You're selling lifestyle. So when you're doing it, because I always speak in terms of branding, because I'm a branding portrait photographer. That's really why I always like revert everything back to branding, because that's primarily what I do. Like that's my lane primarily, right?
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, that was supposed to be like a fitness lifestyle type
yeah,
of
exactly.
thing.
So you want to sell the lifestyle. So if you're gonna do fitness lifestyle, you gotta sell lifestyle, right? So prime example here, I'm gonna go. So I would have had it to where, you don't have the shot now, but I would have had it to where it's like this. Right, so where it's more so going more even towards her head, rather than having it like here, I would have it more so where it's even, right? Have her in the center. Either you can go through the eyes, or you can come right like through the face. Anywhere between the mouth and the eyes is pretty straight usually.
Okay.
With a good crop, because that now gives her enough headspace. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I would have definitely, I definitely did that for sure, because it sells, like, even when I was teaching composition and framing, just showing you guys about how many boxes you want your subject to fill up and how many boxes you want the Weston to fill up. Like, just look at that. You know what I'm saying? Like how the image would have came out had you zoomed out.
Okay.
So before, after. This image, you can feel it already. It tells more of a story.
Gotcha.
All right. Let's keep that.
Thank you for that.
No, you're welcome, bro. All right. Who's next? Let's see. Who's next? Go. LJ. I would have made her pose differently. I do not like how she's gripping this pole. That's like my only thing. I would probably made her lay her wrist on it or something like that. I don't like how she's gripping the pole. I don't like hard things. Like, even if she was like gripping her thigh or grip, like, I don't like full-fledged grips. Like, I would probably just had her rest that arm there. Like, that would have been a little bit better. I do like the head tilt though a lot, because I'm sorry that I'm critiquing posing. I'm critiquing overall. I'm supposed to be just critiquing lighting. I'm sorry. This is just me. I want to help y'all overall, right? So I like how the head was turned, because that's the same direction of like her quote good side. But outside of that, I would also probably told her posing wise, bro, do you even want posing critique? I'm so sorry, bro. Like, I'm over here giving you a posing critique.
Man, if you don't keep talking,
all
but
right, bro. I'm just making sure, gang. I'm like, damn, I'm critiquing the hell out. But I would have put her corsage or corsage on her thigh. I would have showed it more. I would have showed her hands, because I'm pretty sure she got her nails done. So why we don't see it, right? So I would have put that on her thigh. I feel like that would have been a good one too. Maybe you do have those inside of the shot list. Maybe you don't. Maybe they're in the batch. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I just didn't see that one. But just saying it for that, I would also had her pop that leg out a little bit more, or even hold this. You know, it would have been good if she could have held this out instead of holding this. So maybe her right arm, instead of holding the pole, if it was lower, she could hold it. It's high. It doesn't look right. It's the same level as her shoulder, right? If it was lower and she was holding it and she was down, that would probably look good because she can add a swoop in her body. But being that it's high, there is no S in her diaphragm, right? So she's not curved, right? So she's just here and her body is straight. There is no, even though she got a hip, yeah, that's cool, but I would have had her bend a little bit more and I would probably had her hold something lower. So if you had a different stair thing or something like that, that'd have been better. But I wouldn't have had her hold that. Personally, I would have just had her put her hand on her thigh, and then put her corsage either up here or down below or something like that as well. Or even that same hand, instead of holding it, I would have had her put it on her shoulder and then put her corsage in the front because it's prom. So every time you do a photo shoot, you guys, remember, what are you doing it for? You're doing it a branding session. You're doing it for the clothing brand. You're promoting the clothes. Are you doing it for a birthday where you're promoting that it's their birthday? Are you doing it for prom where you're promoting that it's prom? So what are the elements that make prom feel like prom? You have corsage. You have corset. You have some people bring goats. Sometimes people have really nice cars. It's their dress. It's their outfits, the details, right? So I would have showed the corsage more because that gives prom. Oh my God, this girl was at prom. But if she's kind of hiding it, I'm like, is that a bouquet in her hand? No, that's not a bouquet. Is it a bouquet? You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. Go ahead, ask your question. Somebody asking a question or somebody just joined class? I heard a ding. I thought somebody asked a question. Sorry.
You said some people bring goats,
Yeah, some people bring goats.
like
The
that.
animal. Yeah, the animal. Some people bring goats.
Oh,
Yeah, my client. I had a client bring goats. I had a client bring horses. I've had a client bring everything when it comes to prom, bro. So yeah, my favorite one was the ghost though. I'm not gonna lie. My favorite one was the ghost though. The ghost looks so cool, bro. Got to be a Florida thing. Definitely a Florida thing. Can't lie. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's from Atlanta down though, cause I don't think it. I've done it. I've seen people do Atlanta have goats too though. So it might be Atlanta down. I don't know if it's just a Florida thing. I think it's Atlanta down though. But yeah. So that's my critique on there. Composition, great. Lighting, I feel like it's great because you have that backlighting you expose nicely so that you can still see the background. So that way it doesn't give too much lifestyle to where the background is way darker. I do like that a lot. The angle of your light, I think the angle of your light is good because I can tell, right? So your shadow does not lie, right? So I can tell that you had your light coming over from the left side, lighting her good side, right? We don't know that it's her good side actually, but majority of the time when someone puts a swoop or puts their edges or their hair swoop on that side and it's open on that side, majority of the time that's their good side, right? Only thing that I'd be hating that clients do is they'll have a slit on one side and then they'll have the good side or the swoop on the other side. But sometimes you can't choose your dress, I know, but it's just like everything about that, like mixing up the swoop sometimes, because sometimes it's good. Majority of the time it's good when it's on the same side, because now that whole side is your good side, things of that nature. But other than that, really like this image a lot. Yeah, it's just the pose. That's really it for me. But I do like it as well. Yeah, details. I would have shifted or told her to shift her necklace. But now you're good. That's nitpicking right there. Love this image a lot. It's very, very hard when shooting on a white background to expose properly for a white cake, and you did it. So I like this image a lot. Did she drop? Was it the one who dropped it? Did she drop it?
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. I got the shot though.
You got the shot though.
Before she dropped it.
Yeah, bro. But that's overly tough. I like that a lot. I like this a lot. Editing wise, I probably would have removed that. That's probably it. But outside of that, I think I like this a lot. I would have probably removed this one piece only because it doesn't continue. It would have continued throughout the entire stocking. Then it would have been a style or a design. But I can tell that it's the part that goes around her feet, like the knitting that goes around her feet of the stocking. Outside of that, amazing image. I would have just removed this little piece right here. But framing, great. Yeah, I love this. I love this image a lot. It's very, very hard to correctly expose a white cake on a white background. Just want to tell y'all that. So if y'all haven't done it before, when y'all try to do it, just understand it's a challenge, but it's doable, and he did it. So I love that. Boom, boom, boom. Let me see. All right, so you had Mylar on the floor.
Yeah.
All right, and I can tell that if anyone's asking, how the hell did you know that? By the background. So you can see the background, how it flashed.
I did that on purpose though.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not saying it's bad, but I was just saying why it looks as bright as it does, because Mylar acts as a reflector as well, which is why like a lot of the bottom of her is a lot brighter than the top. But yeah, no, I know. That's why I was because I was like, people probably like, I try to ask the questions that someone else doesn't ask. So somebody's like, why the hell the background like that? How do you do like that? But he has Mylar. So he uses reflective Mylar on the floor. And you can tell that because Mylar gives a very distinct water pattern onto the background, and then it lights up the subject very evenly. Overall, lighting wise, love this a lot, a lot, a lot. I do feel like maybe your left light, because usually what you would want is the top portion of the subject to be brighter than the bottom, or the top and the bottom to be the same amount of brightness. You usually don't want the bottom to be brighter than the top. You get what I'm saying? Because like I can see below her chest down, belly down, the bottom half is brighter than the top half. So it's like you want the top half. If one thing had to be brighter, whether it was top or the bottom, you would want the top brighter than the bottom or even, right? You really don't want the bottom brighter than the top. But that's probably my only critique is maybe you were aiming the flash at the Mylar to be able to get that background, because the angle that the Mylar hit, because the Mylar hit up high on the background. So the angle that you angled it at must have been low key, must have been low. Were you aiming a flash at the Mylar?
Yeah, it was kind of. I tried something different on this. It was a 3 light setup, and I had one of the lights, the
left, aiming
sandwich, and then one was aiming down.
He was aiming down. Yeah, okay, bet. Yeah, I could definitely tell that because I see the angle, because from like here up is Mylar, but from here down is nothing, and you can see the hot spot on her belly right here where the light hits from when it bounces. So yeah, that's probably my only critique there. But also when doing like an immense amount of flash on black, the black starts to become minimally see-through too. So keep that in mind when shooting on black stuff, when shooting black fabric. Like when you put a lot of like that white light, it starts to get hard. And you gotta like deepen it when you're editing. So when you're editing, like you have to like go to select and then go to select wardrobe or whatever like that, and then you can easily be able to like brighten that thing back up and stuff like that. But let me see real quick. Be able to easily be able to do that for real. So you could go masking, you can go subject, you could go plus again, hit this subject, you're gonna go to clothes, so it's gonna just do the clothing. You could create, and you can go down in the blacks to like deepen that black again to get it back to that normal color. Cause like it looks gray, you know what I'm saying, but it's supposed to be black, so I can come down a little bit. What you could also do is you could even hit a linear gradient, come from this side. If you feel like it was too bright on this bottom left like quadrant, you can go up like this and come down the shadows a little bit too, and then boom, you're good. So before, after, very, very subtle, but the blacks are black. So yeah. Let me see what else you got. I love this one. I saw this one on Instagram. I love this one. It's a story. I have nothing bad to say at all whatsoever. I love it a lot. I love it. I have nothing else to say. I do like it a lot. I would have moved this shit right here. That's pissing me off. But nah, I love it though. No cap. You
Bro,
probably
I just accidentally left, but yeah, this what
I love that picture a lot though. Damn, did everybody have a Oh, okay. I'm about to say everybody got a damn. I'm looking at all the phone types.
no, I gave them that girl on the right, I gave her my phone because she was like, how do I don't have a phone right now. So I gave her my phone. I said, yeah, just take this.
Yeah. Nah, that's tough. Nah,
But
that's
I
cool.
went in there knowing that I wanted to do that shot. Like I
Yeah. See,
couldn't
that's
wait to
good.
do that shot.
Intentional. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that looks good. I would have just had her bang her phone up more. But I mean, obviously, you're in the heat of the moment. You won't know. But this is just me nitpicking, gang. If I had to say something,
I seen that as I was in. I'm like, bro, I wish I would have told her to
but I'd be like,
push her head
right.
over, bro.
Come on,
I wish I would have.
she needed to
Yeah,
be
like
right
just
in
take a
this
step to the
frame.
left.
No cap. Great lighting. This was in the studio, right?
Yeah, so I wanted to see you critique this one
Mm-hmm.
because my question is like you obviously can see the backlight
Yeah,
right
that
there
it's too
on the
it's too
shadow.
powerful. Yeah.
Okay, so that was gonna be my question. Like, should I
Mm-hmm.
turn the light down
I
or should I
would.
move
So
the
I'm not
angle
gonna
of the
lie.
light?
No cap. If you're looking for an even image, then you're doing. Are you doing 3 lights or 2 lights? You're sandwiching, or how is this set up?
It's two, so it was
So you
that
had the
light in
two
the
the two MS
right corner
300s.
and then one in the back. Yeah, I pretty much don't loop. You move the one that's on the left
So the two
behind.
MS3 the two
Back there.
MS300 your two MS300s on the
Yeah,
strip box in the back.
yeah.
You have one key light in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those two in the back, if you want to move them independently, you can put them on different groups. But if you're gonna shoot them the same all the time, gang, just put them on the same groups. Maybe your A light is your first light, and then B is your two back light. So they're always in the same. So if you go a 1/4 power on your B light, then both of your B lights will both be 1/4 power, and you will get even light every single time.
Oh, no, no, no. So this was two light. It was
Okay, so it was the right, it
it
was
was
back
just two.
right and then
Yeah,
left. Okay, back,
yeah.
because I can see it in her eye a little bit. So back right and then left. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can definitely see that. So what I would have did was I would have just went down a little bit because what I always tell you guys, you don't want your back light more powerful than your front light. You know what I'm saying? So here it kind of looks like you may have been at 1/8 on your key light, one over
Yeah, one
16, one over
over eight.
16, one
I
over
think I was on
16,
1/8 on both, honestly.
and then
Or
what modifier was different though?
yeah, the modifier in the backlight was a grid.
Yeah. Modifier different. Modifier for sure different. Because if it was the same thing, a modifier different because you're getting more power from that backlight. Because you can see it like right here, like really white. I would came out a little bit, but other than that, overall, like great image. You know what I'm saying? Like very high quality, very well lit. A little bit lacking in this back, which is also why we use bounces or a second light or a third light. You know what I'm saying? So we'll either like have a bounce or a reflector back there or a third light back there to help pick up that that extra
Where would I put
30 nits.
that? Because I got that SK 400. Where would I put that? Not that.
Your
Is
SK
that this?
400. Don't you have two MS 300s and a 400? What's up, Alex?
Yeah, I use the 300s mainly, and then the 400. I ain't taking out the box yet, to be honest.
Okay, bet. Then what you do is you have the two strip boxes as backlights, both of them, one from one side and the exact opposite side is going to be the exact mirroring, right? Your backlights are the strip lights, one on the left, one on the right, and your 400 is your key light. That's what you
So
would do.
keep them both with the grid, like matched
Both with the
to the
grid,
T,
match to
same
the T,
power, and then
same
have those
power.
on one channel.
Yep, have those on
Okay.
one group. But I know what you meant though. But yeah, one group. So group
Yeah,
B.
that.
So your first light will be on group A, and then your back two lights will be on group B. Personally, what I do is it's gonna be more complicated, but as you continue to do studio shoots, it'll get easier. I have A, right, is my key light, B is my right, C is my left. If I'm shooting and I'm trying to do something creative, I'm able to change that on my dial. So I could be like, oh, I want the right light to be a little bit brighter than the left light because whatever the fuck the stylistic choice that you want to have that day. But that's what I do. But I'm just saying that it's more to keep up with because you have an A, B, and a C now rather than an A and a B. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So my question, I got a shoot in there tomorrow. It's a grad shoot. I'm not gonna do the three because I gotta get another stand. But
Mm,
if I were to do the same way that I did this right here, what would I put? What would you say, like turn that power down that's in the backlight to?
yeah, I would
Because
say
I don't
probably
like that shadow right there, bro. I really hated that editing it, but the
this,
picture
right?
is cool.
You talking about this, right?
No, on the left side.
Oh yeah, this. Yeah. I mean, no cap though. What you
Yeah,
could
I
also
don't
do
like.
too, for real, on some real shit. You could do a linear mask game. Like if you really don't like it, you could do a linear mask to get rid of it. Like editing wise, like if it's like fucking with you that bad, you could do a linear mask. Hold on, to get rid of it. Cause it's not terrible to where like you can't do a mask. You know what I'm saying? Like it's good enough to where you can still mask it. Cause it will be like different if like you couldn't even mask it, but you can. So if this bit let me open it, it would be like amazing if it let me like do what I was trying to do. All right, so bro, I was trying to do it in Lightroom, but it don't like me and shit. So I guess it just forced me to use. Bro, what? That's how we doing for real, for real. Okay, there we go. All right, so literally you just go to mask, and then you would go linear gradient right here, and then you could just draw it from the left to the right, and then go up on your shadows, and it'll look better. You can go. Hold on, let me see. Let me rotate it. Hold on, let me delete it. I'm gonna rotate it. I went too hard on the chair. Hold on. There we go. Side note too. I'm editing a screenshot by the way. So if it comes out looking crazy as fuck, it's because it's not a raw image and I don't have all the data. But shadows like that. So you know what I'm saying? You can still
Okay, yeah,
salvage
yeah.
that bit. You know what I'm saying? But what I would say for sure is one, bring your subject further from the background. That's gonna be one, which should help with that. Which should help with that as well. And then two, a if you had, but you don't have another stand though, because like I gotta say, you can put your reflector back there, but you have to lean it up against something to be able to get the right angle for it to be able to balance. Because I be putting it on my C stands knobs. You know, the little knobs that you tighten your C stand with. I literally just
Yeah.
hook the little hook on the mesh hook onto that and just lean it like let that bit lay. That's what I be doing for like my backlight sometimes. But
Put the reflector to on that side versus in front of her. I didn't have a reflector at all for this shoot. I ain't
no, no,
gonna
no.
lie.
Yeah, I'm saying because what you're dealing with right now, the problem that you're having overall is the problem. The thing that you're worried about is this right here. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, it's too much shadow right there. You know what I'm saying? So you need something
Yeah,
right here to bounce the light back. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're dealing with. You want something to bounce that light back. So if you put a reflector in that back, it will help. But the only thing about the reflector is you got to get the angle right. So you have to lean it against something or have something holding it up or something to be able to get when the flash hits, it can bounce back. You see what I'm saying? That's the only thing.
yeah,
And because this is the same, I deal with the same exact thing in my studio because that's a corner where nothing is. So that's the darkest corner in my studio. So it's a corner where light really can't bounce to. So it's like one of those corners. So I had to put a light there because I was trying to bounce. I was trying to do all the other stuff, but I had too much black that I couldn't really bounce. You know what I'm saying? So you have to like either bounce or use a reflector. It works when I use a reflector for sure. But when I don't use when I need the reflector for the front of my subject, then I don't have it for the back. So I just put a second light there. That's when I got another MS300. But on some, oh yeah, you need another stand. I was about to say on some real shit, you really could get there earlier than them and set up that third one and just try that bit.
I would stand, but I use it for tethering.
Oh, okay. You need to get you a
But
clamp.
I could wait, hold
You need to
on. I
get you a you need to
lied,
get you
bro.
you need to get you a clamp.
I got a stand that I use for my 8200. I just keep it in my truck, so I could just
Okay,
use
yeah, you
that.
could use that, and
Yeah,
then when you start tethering too, like you should get the little clamp thing that I got. I got the magic arm and clamp it to your lighting stand. So like when you move your A light, it moves with the like whenever you move it, like you know
yeah.
what I'm saying. Like I do
Magic
that.
arm is on the list
Yeah,
for sure.
so my client can see it. So I don't, cause like I used to have two stand. I used to have the stand up holding my tether iPad, and then I had another stand holding my light. Two stands for no reason. When I could have just found a clamp that could clamp and hold. You know what I'm saying, and save way more space. And when I move the stand, I don't have to move another stand. I could just move the light stand, and the iPad moves with it because it's connected to it.
Yeah, I hate that shit, bro.
But that shit got old really quick. So definitely, I would say do that for sure. But let's see who's next. Go, 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 go. These are straight out of the camera. I didn't edit them yet. The second and third pick I wanted to focus on details. Okay, bet. See, was it the first one? Hold on. Okay, bet. This one, wait, where's it at? Bro, this has been so cute. She had wrote it forward. This is an amazing image. I literally have nothing bad to say about this at all. Like, it's an amazing image, like Rush Bill. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. Um, Yeah, she just wrote it. She just wrote it like straight. I'm breaking my head, but she just wrote it straight. This one was cute when she did this one though. Like that was really cute. I love that a lot. I probably would have cropped out this part because when you sacrifice, like I tell you guys, when you give something else space, you sacrifice something else. So had you cropped out this and left it right where her body, you would have got a little bit more face in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it would have had a little bit more face had you cropped out this part because it's like this is negative space right now, and negative space don't really got no purpose right now. We really focusing right here, so we really don't have to have this over here. So I would have cropped it in a little bit, so that way like it could focus more on her, and then maybe her second eye would have been in there too. But overall, I do love the creativity of this image as well. Like a lot. Looks really good. Good quality. This is really cute too. I love this as well. I love this as well. Let's see. Yeah, this one's also cute. They're not edited, so I can't say anything because they're not edited for sure. But I would probably came down a little bit and gave her a little bit less headspace. So here, when you guys are like, oh my God, bro, you said more headspace last time. You were on location, right? So when I saw you guys' photos who I said more headspace to, you guys had a location, right? This is in studio. This is a studio setting, right? This is a white wall, white background. So the prop here is more important than headspace. Why? Because the prop adds to the story. So I would have given her a little bit, like you sacrifice giving her, foot space for giving her head space. So you gave her more head space with a lot of blank space above her head. But had you given her a little bit more, we could have seen the foot, we could have seen the bottom of the bed. It would add it more to the story of that nurse vibe and things of that nature, right? When cutting off the body. So keeping that in mind. But overall, I do like this pose a lot, and it's really, really cute. Really, really cute. This one was cute too. Hold on. This one was cute. This is what I was talking about. I was like, oh, you got a broom over here in this corner? But I know you said you didn't edit it yet. I'm like, hey, dog, you got a broom, cuh. But yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm traumatized. If y'all watch the video, then y'all know what I'm talking about right now. I ain't gonna say too many words, but I'm traumatized. Overly traumatized. I like this a lot, though. No cap. I would have probably had her turn towards me a little bit more because when I tell you guys, again, like this is a grad session. So certain accessories give grad more than others, right? So for example, if she has her torso facing away from you, I can't see the stethoscope. So I would have probably had her turn her torso to open towards me a little bit more. So that way it gives more like power, it gives more grad, it gives more power, right? And I would also remove her hair from that left side, the side that's closest to us, her left shoulder. I would have put that hair to the back because it's covering a lot. It's covering the stethoscope, it's covering the collar of her scrubs, things of that nature. It would have told more of the story so you can show more of the things that make this shoot important, right? So with this being a grad shoot, the stethoscope is a very, very important thing for you to see because if you cover the stethoscope, it's like, oh, is she a grad? Is she a nurse? Is she wearing scrubs? What is she wearing? Like you got to really like look and make sure that you put two and two together. Like, oh, is it a fitness shoot? She got fitness pants on. She got joggers on. Is she what is she? Oh, okay, she's a nurse. I see the stethoscope. So that's kind of the mindset of like the viewers, like, oh, she's a nurse. So I would have kind of had her open up a little bit more to me. Also, and then I also. Yeah, I think that's probably about it. I had her open up a little bit more, and I probably removed her hair, pose-wise. But lighting, love it. Lighting is really, really good. Lighting and settings, really, really good. They both work together really good, so I like that a lot. But yeah, these two are really tough with details. I would have just cropped it in a little bit more, for real, for real. Just a little bit, like, I'm only doing this so I can show you. So I would have cropped it in just a weensy, teeny bit. Just a weensy bit. Just a weensy bit. I would have just cropped it like here. Just like that. Boom. And it's like, oh my God. So everything in the frame is intentional. Everything in the frame has purpose. Everything that you see in the frame is important, right? So that's how I would have just did it. But because if you would have came over a little more, you would have gave some more attention to her eye as well. So we could see that eye. But all of these are with the one light setup, 8200 to 24 to 70, except the blue light one. There were two additional then continuous lights. First time using those. Oh, the two ones with the continuous lights were these right here. Wait, hold on. Which one are the continuous lights? Oh, the RGBs. I like this image a lot, bro. I always tell you that like your in motion shots be like tough. Like that one, and then also it was like this one. I think you showed me last time. I think this one was tough too. You trying to get a double critique? You already sent me this, cuh. You already sent me this, cuh. Nah, but the two light setup in the back definitely looks really, really cool. I do love that you framed him on like one of those thirds. I can tell that you did that. He's right here on this third, and then you have the smoke on the other side, kind of bringing attention to that as well. I like this a lot. And then you have him. Yeah, I like this a lot. The two line setup. How'd you power the lights outside? You had the NPF batteries.
I have the beautiful power block that you told me to get.
Okay. Oh, the P1000. Yeah.
That big old 50-pound
Is it really 50
thing.
though? I think you
I
just.
don't think so, but it's pretty heavy.
Lift that bit, so shit. It is very heavy. Go ahead. Oh, hey, wait. Side note, Carolina, you know some outdoor shooting ranges out there?
They're not that great over here, not long range, but they do have a few. I'll look them up for you.
Let me know because I'm trying to go crazy. All right. Probably, I don't know which day yet. I'll let you know. Not on Saturday though, because but I'm trying to do like personal stuff on some of the other days.
You trying to let me pull that rifle out, bro?
Yes, because I think I'm about to bring the whole arsenal out. I'm sorry. If you guys don't know yet, Taxi has a fascination with guns. All right. If you guys did not know that yet, I have a gold slide with it. I'm sorry. I'm about to get into like a whole different lane.
We're on live, Taxi. We're on live.
Shit, I don't think that matters. It's an NRA state, aren't we? Are we an NRA?
Legal,
NRA,
license to carry.
NRA people like,
I don't
yeah,
know
I got
about
my license.
Florida, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Shooting and
Sorry,
shooting.
sorry,
We
sorry.
double shooting. Bet.
I
I'm
got
with
my
that. We double
license.
shooting.
I got my license for sure. Me and Fab are going to the we got to go buy some more before we come up there. No cap, cause we about to go to the store and get some more shit. So I can have something, have a little fun with it. All right, but yeah. So let me know that. Sorry. Go ahead. See. Back to work.
No, hey, first, all these images are dope. But I had a question about the one with the smoke. Is that from like one of those gels you were talking about? That bluish light?
Yeah, she's using a RGB. So the newer
Oh,
NEEWER 660 panel light. So NEEWER 660 panel light. So she's using that. It's an RGB light. You could change with different modes. It has like different effects, all different type of stuff as well. And it has an app, so you can like connect both of the lights at the exact same time, and you can change the color simultaneously to make both of the lights change and things of that nature. And it has a lot of different buttons on the back. But those are some cool ass lights.
okay.
And yeah, they're tough. Like they're really, really, really tough. And the smoke basically amplifies that light, especially with it being darker as well. Because they're 60-watt lights, but the smoke amplifies it and like helps it travel, and that's how I was able to hit him as well. Yeah. So yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have told him to put his finger inside of this. I didn't even see that. I would have told him to put his finger in the in that glove.
Well, they're little pros, so I can't really tell them what to do. They're pretty stubborn.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
This is hard as hell. Love this a lot. You said you had a backlight as 8200, or what'd you say you did for this one?
So actually, this one's
This is
interesting.
through a
I was in a
car.
big garage
Yeah.
and the flash was actually bouncing off of the ceiling. And that light
That's
that you
that
see in the
right there.
background
Yeah.
is like just something that was attached to the wall,
Mm. I like this a
like a
lot.
beam light.
This is like this is a hard ass image
And I took it from the other side of the
of the
car.
car. Yeah, like I see the like this is a story. Like you can literally see the headrest. This is a hard ass image.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that shit's tough. I need one of these, like from the same profile, like the same, because my left eye bigger than my right, so I want to be like angled in that exact same way. And maybe it's like maybe right. So maybe like the foreground, middle ground, maybe the foreground is a camera with like with the little with this on top. So maybe this is the foreground. Maybe this is what you see immediately in the camera. Maybe you see like I'm gonna give you a vision, right? So this is the vision, right?
That could be the side of a camera,
So
yeah.
maybe like it's like the frame is like you looking through, and then I'm over here like type shit. I can see the yeah. I can see the sorry. All right, I'm done. I can see the
You're
vision.
welcome.
I can see the vision. We should do that. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. So yeah, type shit. Hard ass image, bro. High quality as well. Like I could tell that, like, bro, like, damn, yeah, I like this a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
I remember this one. I'm not gonna critique because I remember it.
Okay.
How many light setup did you have for this one? Let me see. That's his shirt spill onto the background? The color of his shirt
This,
spill?
this actually is not a one
Was
light
it
setup. I said it
generative?
was, but it's not.
What is this? Was it generative fill? Was this generative fill or is this his shirt spill? Is this like the color from his shirt
Where?
spilling onto the background?
No.
You see it? The little pink, like it's like the same color as his shirt.
No, I think it's because it's gray.
It might have reflected his color. Okay. Oh wait, you
There's
screenshot
actually
it.
there's
Wait, did you
it's
screenshot this? Cause like there's a volume
it's a
button.
screenshot. That's probably
Okay,
why.
okay, so that's definitely why. Okay, overall, definitely really like this image as well. How many flashes did you use? Not light wise, but flashes.
There's one flash and two continuous lights if I
Your
am
two,
correct. I
your
know I said that's a one light setup, but
it was those
going
two side
back,
lights. Was it two side
I think
lights?
those are my two big soft boxes on the side.
Yeah, I think so. With the bulb, right? The bulb one.
I really like sandwiching people, yeah.
I love sandwiching people too. I'm telling you, bro. Like that's like the best method right there. People sleep on that bit, but sandwiching is hard, bro. Yeah, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
because
lie.
they gotta be so close to it and like they gotta be uncomfortable, but deal
Yeah,
with it.
yeah. Sandwich boy.
I
I ain't
love
gonna
that
lie.
image right there with that shadow.
Yeah, I think she made this one, didn't she? Didn't you make this?
Shh, shh.
She this
Yeah, I made it.
if anyone knows, if anyone doesn't know, this was a cloth background, guys. If she brought this bit back to life, it was not It was not paper. This is a cloth background. She shot this on a cloth background, and she created this shadow back here of her subject. So just letting you know, this was not a regular background. This is a cloth background. So if you don't know, you don't know. But she snapped. That's all I gotta say.
That's why I highly recommend paper now.
Oh
After
boy,
that.
I've been telling your ass. Even if it's a
Yeah.
even if it's the 4 foot one, bro, paper is so worth it, bro. Like, it saves your ass time. And if you're on carpet, just get you a piece of wood from Home Depot, put that bit to the floor, right? And then just roll it onto that, and they stand on that, and you vibing good. And then just get a bath mat from like Walmart or a doormat from IKEA or some shit that's pretty cheap, and they could just their feet on that bit, and you good, bro. And they can go stand right on that shit, and you chilling. I got a bath mat that I be using, and they just rub their feet on there. You rub your heels on there or whatever, and then go stand on there, and that's how my shit lasts long as hell. Them sticky mats be working, but that's a consistent investment. I don't feel like purchasing that shit over and over and over again after somebody completed up. So I just got me a nice little black mat. Go ahead, rub them feet on there, and I throw that bit in the washer machine, and we chilling good.
Makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to invest multiple times. But yeah, overall, tough ass images.
There's one more.
Which one was it? Oh, this one right here.
Okay.
Ah! Who the fuck? Wait, is this actually him?
No.
Yo, wait, the hell? Where'd you take this at? Was this at a convention? No, it's not. It's on a fabric background.
It's still a convention though.
But it's a fabric black background.
Yeah, it's the biggest. I don't have a truck, bro.
I'm just
What am I
telling you.
gonna
I'm
do?
just telling you. I guess it's a fabric background. Yeah.
So I could make it completely flat, but I don't want it to look like cut
He
and
look like he's floating.
paste.
He look like he's floating. He look like he's floating.
Right, I don't like
He's
it.
gonna look like a transparent PNG. So you no. Great job, because he's gonna look transparent PNG. This is hard.
Okay, thank you.
You should have got a BTS video of him doing that, because I know for a fact he had to get into it, and you shot it when he got into it. So
I have some videos. It might be in there. I just
Yeah.
have to look through them.
you definitely should. You need to post it, and you need to be like bam bam wop bang ling 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 ling. You need to do like the setup versus the shot, or you be like, oh, even if you don't have a full setup thing, you need to fucking do it, bro. This month, we're not in it yet, but April is the month of fucking Viper and Dapper, gang. I love everybody else too. I'm sorry. All right. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I'm just saying that these are the two that
Screw everyone else.
need this shit the most when it comes to, content confidence, gang. All right. Everybody else, y'all be listening and shit. Y'all, this is y'all month, gang. Like, y'all need to screenshot what the fuck y'all followers and views are at right now. And by the end of the month, we need to turn y'all ass up. That's all I got to say. So, as long as y'all fucking listen, y'all should be in a whole different position by the end of this month. That's all I got to say. Woo! I'm stamping it right here, right now.
I'm dead.
March
I'm confused.
30th.
What are you saying fuck me for?
No, bro. If you took that as a fuck you, that's a I love you, bro.
No, I'm messing with you, bro. That's from 50 Cent. I mean, I've been posting more, trying to be more consistent.
Yes.
Nah, we definitely all 50 Cent for real.
Bruh. What I'm saying is though, like, when I start showing y'all the shit that y'all need to start implementing into y'all thangalangs, we gon'. I'm saying though,
You
like,
know,
okay, bro. I ain't
all
gonna-
that means is that
man.
he sees potential in us.
I
sure,
know
for sure.
y'all can do this shit, bruh. Like,
That's sure.
overly, because you just showed me this image, and if you would have fucking made a BTS, and then that was the image that popped up afterwards, I would be engaged. Like, if I saw this shit right now, if I saw and then I saw the back of Viper's head taking the picture, and then a second later that image pops up, I'm like, oh yeah, that's it right there, boy. Off the bone, tendernism. And she hiding the content. You're hiding. You're gatekeeping right now. I want to see the BTS. You're gatekeeping. That's all I'm saying. If you're gatekeeping, you showed me a hard ass image, but I don't see how it was took. You're gatekeeping from me. Now you just stole from me. Like, I wanted to know how. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see the.
There's a bunch of images. I have so many. That's just the one that
That's
I'm.
what I'm saying. And you're gatekeeping the content. That's all I gotta say. Because
Yeah.
think about it. Like, when you go to one convention, as many people that you take photos of, as many fucking content and BTS videos you should have. Easy.
It's true.
As many people as you take pictures of at any of these events or things that you go shoot, that's how many videos of content you need to have. One, easy. Take your ass home. Literally, few seconds each. Go to Edits app, put the BTS video, put the photo after your, or edit all the photos first, and then bring them bitches back to your phone. And easy content. Then guess what? Schedule it out. And schedule it out. And you're vibing, bro. And then Taxi don't yell at you no more. because you actually are content. You actually are creating your
And
content.
then Taxi doesn't, yeah, that's the big one. Make sure Taxi
Doesn't
doesn't
even yell
yell at
at you
you.
anymore. I'm telling you, cause I'm on y'all ass. Like when I go scroll through the feed and I don't see certain people, I'm like, the fuck. Then I go to your page. I'm like, oh, like, how are you doing? I go check your page out, or I'm checking somebody's page out, and I see the last date saying over 5 days ago. It's crazy. All right, I'm sorry, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm a full-time care nurse at this point in time, but I get what you're saying.
Yep. And when I meet you in person, I'm gonna hit the follow button, but make sure it's worth it. All right. Make sure it's worth it. You got to be posting this month, bro. Make sure it's worth it. That's all I gotta say. Am I
You
following
have
you
to
because I'm
post.
am I following you because I'm gonna see your post, or am I following you just because like you're cool people?
I get it. I get it.
Exactly.
I'm
I'm gonna
going through my videos right now and I'm about to jump off a bridge. I don't think I have one of him.
see what I'm talking about. See what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. All right. Sorry. Hey girl, Silent K, purr, we on you. I actually like this one, framing wise, because you have that foreground, middle ground, background. You could have gave her a little bit of headspace and showed a little bit more of their heads. Yes, there's a water bottle there. It is what it is. But I would have came out a little bit more to give her a little bit more foot space, because here the importance is the people that are in the crowd. Everybody that's looking at her, everybody's giving her attention. I would have came out a little bit to give more foreground. You guys are like, oh my God, Taxi, in this image you say give headspace. In this image you say give foot space. If you guys are noticing, I'm showing you how it's situational, right? So the importance here is that we are at a fashion show, maybe a showcase of some sort. The importance here is what we are showcasing, and then what tells the story is the people who are watching her, right? Them viewing is what adds to the story of the showcase, right? So when I do this for videography, photography, or I'm doing an event, you want to show how deep it was. You want to show the ambiance. You want to show the vibes. And to do that, you have to show the people, right? So I'll go down a little bit more and show more of the people to give more of a story and things of that nature, right? Just a little bit, like a little bit. Show a little bit more to people, so back of their head, a little bit more heads, like, oh my God, that bit was deep, and it tells a story, all right? For any event, events love this. Event clients, they love this, right? You get that wide shot, or you get a shot where you just showing a story, or you show the performer on stage, and you're showing the foreground of the heads of all the people there. It makes it look full, right? This is also another hack, right, that I've used for a lot of dead venues, right? When I do photo shoots, or event photography or event videography, the venue may be dead. Maybe it was a dud, but I still got to get my content for my client, right? I still got to make my shit look good for my client. I'm going to make sure everybody's huddled up together, or get an angle where I can get right behind everybody's head. They don't know that behind me, this venue dead as hell. They don't need to know that. But the people, if you watch this video or you see these photos afterwards, you're going to be like, oh my God, I wish I was there. That shit was lit. Little do you know, only 50 people showed up, right? Little do you know, only 50 people showed up. So helping you guys out. If you guys do artist showcases, that's another hack. If you do an artist showcase and the artist is up there and they only have 5 people show up, get those 5 people together, get those 5 friends together, and get some footage, photos, or BTS behind the heads of those people, and it makes the artist look very important. All right? This is how you come up. I'm just helping y'all tell a story. There's the people love. They're like, oh my God, bro, that shit look hard. Bro, you was performing on stage? Oh my goodness. Little do they know, only 10 people was there, right? So that's a hack. But great image. Oh, I like this a lot. This is so cute. This is so cute. I can't critique a dog. I love this. This is cute. Did you use denoise on this?
I think I did. Yes.
Okay, bet. Only reason I can say is because when denoise starts to make it look a little like silk, like it starts to make it look a little bit like drawn on or something like that. But overall, I love the image. It was a really, really good image. It's cute. It's really, really cute. It's really cute. I like it. Sorry. Oh, this is cute. What millimeters were you at?
I use I don't even know. I use a 100, 400 lens. I
100 to
don't know.
400? No, you
Yeah.
don't know the exact one. I'm sorry. Yeah, which lens did you use? Sorry.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You used the 100 to 400?
Yes.
Yeah, this is really cute. I like this a lot. And you got the details in there. Oh, bro, this Discord allowed for high details. I just zoomed in, and this is a screenshot of an Instagram post, and the details just got like enhanced. I like this. This looks good. Yeah, and it's good framing, especially with it being a bird. You gave him enough headspace. I like this a lot. No bad words here. No bad things here. I can't really critique animals. I critique humans though, because I'm on her ass. All right. If I would have came up probably a little bit more, bro. Like, I think that's one thing I gotta do a video on that, because a lot of you guys have the same. A lot of you guys have the same things. Like, you guys are like counting the same problems. gave her more headspace. You sacrificed her headspace, and you could have showed more of the energy drink that's behind her to give more of what this is for. It's a rain, right? It's a promotional thing, right? You could have showed
Mm-hmm.
more of her headspace, which would have showed more of that energy drink, but you sacrificed that headspace to give her more leg space when it wasn't
Yeah.
needed. So if I get an image where I've taken an image like this, I would have cropped it. I would have still cropped it down. I would have cropped that right braid out. I probably would have removed that right braid that's flying, and I would have cropped that bad boy out to where it's right below her knee, like right above her, like right through her thighs potentially,
Mm-hmm.
and then to the top of her head. So that's what I already did. I would have still cropped this regularly, like right through here, so that way it still looks intentional. Because you may take a shot like, fuck, I didn't get enough headspace. Now you got to make it look intentional by cropping. So
Gotcha.
I would have removed that braid and I would have cropped it. You'd have been straight. But other than that, overall looks good. It's just your framing here. Your framing.
Okay.
Yeah, bet. Yeah. That boy pack. Power pack. Power pack. Media. Me. Media. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no way y'all ass just added images right now. Like y'all just added these. Like within the last. Okay, that bitch say. Okay, if it say anything over 9 p.m., that's crazy. D. Ain't no damn way you gonna add images after 9 p.m. after you supposed to been add them. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just watch. I'm just saying, bro. All right, let's do it.
Leave it up to D.
Leave it up to D, bro. Like leave it up to D. Pack hard ass image, overly tough. I would have probably
All right,
turned this
bro.
the other direction. Like, I mean, maybe you don't want it to be seen. I don't know, but I'd probably turned it inward for some reason. I don't know. That's just me. I think. Outside of that, I like this image overall. It looks really, really good. It looks really, really good. He looks real. Business. I like this image a lot, though. High quality for sure.
Yeah, he was like he didn't want like I guess the name of the liquor to be shown.
Yeah, I would have turned that
I
bit
turned
like
it.
I would either turn that bit sideways, or I would have put the glass in front of it, or I would have not even had that bit on the table, and probably moved. I'd probably took the liquor out of the table if you didn't even want liquor. If you don't want liquor attached to your brand or face, now I took some of the books off of the wall or something like that, and made it my prop, or something of that sort. Because I'm not saying it's bad though, but I do understand that as well. My dog got a little crinkle right there. I'm not on your ass. I'm just saying. I'm nitpicking. I love this image. Headspace. A little bit too much. It's not really needed. All this is not really needed down here. You know what I'm saying? I would give her a little more sky. You went to this location, you got a fire ass sky. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you did the sky or not, but this bitch hard. I would have showed more of it. You know what I'm saying? I told a little bit more of a story. I would have showed a little bit more. Outside of that though, tough. I like this image a lot.
Nah, that was a real sky.
That was a hard ass guy for sure. This is cute. I have nothing to say bad. I love this a lot. I even love the editing style because I can tell it was intentional. I love this. Framing is great. I love this a lot. Nothing bad. Nothing at all bad to say. Did you use curves?
Yes.
Yeah. I love this a lot. Nothing bad for sure. Oh yeah. That boy said, hey, come here, little mama. How to do? My name's Dan. All right. I like this a lot though. It tells a story. Tells a story within a story for real, because you can ask a lot of questions with the image. I like this. I know it's an event shot, but I do like this a lot. Was this the one that you said that you would never? Never mind. Can I say that out loud? I don't know. Was this the one that you said?
Yeah,
That
you
you're not
said-
doing, this is the one you said you're not never doing events no more.
No. That was different.
Okay. I thought it was the one you was like, yeah, I don't know how I do it. I ain't never doing this again. I said, damn.
So that I got hired on the spot because I just brought my camera to the rodeo to just just take pictures. But it was like,
Yeah.
hey man, you take pictures for it. I got you 400. I was like, okay.
Like I was saying, though, like, yeah. And my dad said, you know what? It wasn't worth it. Overall, I like this image a lot, though. This one, I like this a lot. This one looks really, really good. Yeah, this is really good.
Business
I
headshot.
might have had removed this from her glasses, but I don't know. I mean, I probably would have for real. But outside of that, though, I think it looks really, really cute, though. I like it. Little earring showing. I knew she was about to fucking say something. Oh my god. Go ahead, Carolina.
Did you do something to like her lips or her teeth? The area there, I don't want to say it looks artificial, but I don't know. It looks different.
Actually, in the corner, bro. Time out.
Nah, it looks artificial. It looks like a fake. It looks like two fake teeth in the front.
Now that's a teeth.
I don't know if it's the lighting. It's
Nah, it's the lighting. It's
something.
how it hit her. So the lighting in the front, the lighting mainly hit these teeth is what it's showing. So maybe she had some deep cheeks to where her cheeks or her hair on the side didn't allow enough light to hit there. So that's probably what it is. That's probably why it looks artificial.
Mm.
Yeah,
Because
it's just one
It's
light
so
right there.
good,
it was
man.
one light.
Like
Yeah,
the
yeah, it's definitely like high cheeks. So okay, let her know your settings because she think I be lying about high shutters.
Um, this was F8 1/250 ISO 100.
F8,
Yep,
Yeah,
F8.
my
like
flash was
F1 over
like
8.
yeah, yeah. No, yeah, F8.
Yeah.
And what kind of flash was that?
This was the 8600 BM, so this was like I think it was 1/16.
So it would be 1/8 for you if you're using 300 or less. So it would probably be 1/4 if you're using 8200.
And it doesn't overheat?
No, it don't. It got a fan in it.
Oh, okay.
His bigger. He has an 8600. His is 8600. So the 600 flash is bigger. It is bigger for sure. For sure, it's bigger.
That's nice. That's nice.
That's
Thank
nice.
you.
But yeah, this is tough. I'm telling you that, bro. That higher aperture, that bit hit different, especially for headshots. But you see every pore. You see every pore with that one light. You see every pore. Nah, great.
This was the 24 to 72
Yeah.
What aperture you use? Like 5?
F8. Aperture
F8.
8. He was at 8.
Oh, I thought he was saying 8 was the flash.
No. His flash is at 1/16.
I'm
Mhm.
retarded. Okay, 1 over
Nah, his
16
flash was
flash.
1/16. His aperture was at 8.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, but you can see. I love it. Nice, look nice. Good job.
Superb.
Thank you. Thank
That
you.
boy, dapper. Wait, hold on. Is this dapper, right? Yeah. Okay, bet. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I see
Of
dapper,
course, man. Dapper's
photos.
always filming the quads.
Oh, you just took this one too.
All right, so
Nice.
it's over 3 different like posts because some of them I pulled as like raws and the raws wouldn't show up on Discord. So I have to explain it. So this one go back to the first one. This is me doing like a studio one. I didn't edit this one. That one's just it. But I like this one, but I feel like I could have been better. It took me like 5 to 7 shots just to get this one for her, and I'm trying. This is a one light setup. This is just a one light setup in the studio. So and if you go over to the next one, same one light setup, but I felt this one is edited a little bit. This one is edited. I just feel like trying to pose. I don't know if you've been working with a lot of fitness people, so I just want to get your thoughts on those 2 pictures.
So, posing wise, for this one, I can say for a fact, one thing I like, whether they're fitness, not fitness, I don't like syncing. Like the syncing in your arm is like always like a thing for me. Like, because when you sync, it makes your arm like bulge, but it also creates flabs and it adds a really like a big dip. So if she would have held herself up, her abs would have looked more formed rather than like looking like deformed. So I would like I always tell them not to sync. Like they'll like it's very normal to do this shit right here, but if you sync up, you engage your core now. So now your core looks good. So I try to do that as well. Also, a floor shot is always gonna look better than a standing shot because the light bounces off the floor as well.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
light wise.
that was like the aerobics room or whatever. It's you just go to the next one. I'll just tell you which one is which because like I had to break it up between different posts. If you look on the Discord, this is right after our meetup in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Unedited, just outside shot. I actually have my other homegirl that was there. She's actually,
She was holding the flash.
She was holding the 8200 like the Statue of Liberty because I was like, put it up, point it down. I was like, I was trying, and funny, I was definitely trying to like do something with leading lines here and stuff.
Yeah, I can definitely see it. I definitely can see it. I would just, you didn't edit it, so obviously I can't even say level it because you would have leveled it if you had edited it, right? Yes, yeah, I know. But all I can say is I feel like the flat part is a little bit too high. That's probably it. Like I feel like the flat part is a little bit too high. I do like the lighting because it balances between the background and the subject, but I do feel like the flat part is a little bit too high because her skin's kind of blown out a little bit. So I probably went down one stop. You probably don't even know your camera settings, but I would have went down a little bit on the flash part. Probably about it. But other than that, I think this looks really, really good. Because after you add too much flash to black, one, it starts to look too see through, and then two, the skin starts to like wash out. Especially if they're like, they have less melanin in their skin, it starts to wash out a bit too. So you got to keep that in mind. Did this scratch happen after the meetup or during, or she already had this?
I don't remember that happening. I don't remember her having it before the meetup.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know. Dang, that's kind of crazy.
I don't know either. I can take that one out.
I'm already knowing for sure. But I was like, damn, I didn't even like, damn, meetup. That's crazy. And y'all getting content because she had a mic on.
Yeah, she had a mic on. I did record them and got some testimonies from the meetup. So that's my next video project.
Yes,
I'm asking about the meetup. They said let them know they'll if you ever book them, they'll show up. They'll definitely, that's what they said. They want to let you know they'll come through.
Bet, say less.
All right. If you want to go, like I said, if there's another post with other pictures, because I said it was get out.
Okay. These, the one that didn't show up. So these.
Yeah. Okay. So this one, this is a before and after. This is the after. I tried the whole thing with the equation for ambient light, which was aperture, shutter, ISO.
Before you continue, I like this shit a lot. Continue.
Okay. If you scroll down, you'll see the actual raw image to show you all the shit I had to do. Get out of it. Sorry. Like again, I went crazy. I felt bad. Scroll all the way down. Boom.
Yeah.
Before. That is the before. I was so mad because like this is me not going to what I'm trying to break out the norm and go to and try to do this. So it was a lot of editing.
This shit looks great though, bro. Like yes. I didn't even know it before but this looks great.
It was like I said, it was a mixture. It was a mixture of like Photoshop. I had to do a little. It was a lot. I used every tool at my disposal to give her this photo.
Yeah, bro, it came out fucking great. Shit, I mean, it looks really good.
All right. Next one is the continuous light from the meetup.
Yeah, that looks great as well. Your settings, you played well with it. Did you edit this one or no?
No, that's raw.
See, bro, that's good. And then like what was your you remember? Did you have your ISO locked or you kept going up?
I put my ISO. Someone told me you said 400, so I left it there.
But go ahead.
I can pull. I can pull the metadata from it. But my aperture was at 2.8.
Yep.
Shutter speed, I think I had it at 60 or 80. Actually, no, I did brighten this up just a little bit. Like when I told you, when every photo came out, was like I felt dark.
Yeah, I remember you telling me. Yeah.
So I felt like I had to denoise. I had to denoise and line a bit, but like it looks. I like the idea, but maybe this was what Shan was talking about for like spotlight stuff. That the photos just come out naturally dark, so you got to like. Yeah. I feel like denoise is almost a must unless you got like a Sony camera.
Yeah. Spotlight is guaranteed to come out darker because it's your only light and you're fighting ambient. Like you're fighting the light itself. Like so, like it's literally your only light. So it's gonna always come out like a lot darker because your camera doesn't. It's not the flash. Remember, like how I was explaining at the meetup. Like the flash. The power of the flash is a lot higher, you know what I'm saying? And the speed of the flash is a lot higher. And when it travels, you get a much brighter image. But what you could do is to I guess get a better spotlight would be either to have a higher power light, like a higher power spotlight, or use a flash. You know what I'm saying? So you can use a flash as a spotlight as well, but that's harder than using a continuous light for your flash.
You got to make sure the flash doesn't interview with the spotlight.
Yep.
I gotta play with it and stuff.
Make sure it's in the right angle. You run up, you change it, you gotta go back down, run up, you change it, go back down, and then make sure that it's in the right spot. It's a lot more tedious when you're using a flash. When you're using a continuous light, it's great, but the only thing about a continuous light is that you have to have all the other lights off because ambient light washes away the circle.
Yeah.
That's the only thing too.
It's a dark photo.
Yeah, it came out really cute though. I like this a lot.
The next one is let's see. This is the outside. So funny enough, I know this one to make you smile. Before I took this photo, this is raw. I have not touched it. We were outside after the shoot up, threw my hand up into the sun. It was like, where's the light coming from?
Yeah, hand method. Hand method.
So yeah, that's just straight. We caught golden hour right after lunch.
Yeah, this is good.
So for that one, just me trying to work with this is natural light. So this is no flash like the other one with the girl on the pier. This is all just from the sun.
With the settings, straight settings. Yeah, I like this a lot.
And then the next one is, let's see. This is outside. This is a run club at 6 a.m. It was bright as it was like bright, but not too bright. So I did edit it just a little bit. I'm trying to catch the fluid of the run.
Yeah, of the run. Yeah. So you have to go up
This
higher
is
on your shutter for real, for real. Your ISO could stay at 100, and then your Western could do that. But we got to think about it too. Like he's backlit, so it's gonna already be hard to keep him a good amount of lit because he's backlit. So it's already gonna be kind of
okay.
hard because you don't have a flash or a reflector and you're in motion. He's not running towards the sun, so it's gonna be a lot harder for you to light him. So with your settings, you're gonna have the background a little bit more blown out if you're trying to be able to see his face. So it's gonna be blown out like that. It's gonna be like that if you're trying to see his face and he's backlit. It's gonna be like that. That's like you
So
can't fight that.
just so I can understand. So keep my ISO. You said my shutter higher.
Yeah, ISO 100 f could stay at 2.8 or go up. I mean, depending on wherever you were at. But your shutter would be
This is
higher,
like
so you'd get less blur. So you get less blur. If your shutter was higher, you would get less blur.
I think I was at shutter 1/500.
Yeah, if it was
He's
higher, you
one of
would have got
the
less blur.
Okay, yeah, and then the last one, the last section is I make sure there's no photos that like got a lot of likes. All the other photos that like these are the photos that weren't like the stars or whatever I post. These are just photos that got to work. If you scroll down, you'll see the ones that actually like I struggle with. It was from a trainer and I was trying to do dramatic poses. Scroll down, these three. So these are raw. I was trying to catch him like this one. I tried to catch a fluid moment. One light set up to camera left.
Yeah, I can see it.
But I was trying. I really could like it just wasn't hitting. The client wasn't liking them. This is my first time working with a client that I didn't like talk to prior. Like we literally hit me up on Instagram.
Yeah.
I met him the next day. So we didn't even have that rapport. So I'm trying to build rapport, but also I'm not giving photos he wants. So it was really hard. So I'm trying to like, I don't know if you ever had the fluid. Remember we talked about at the meetup?
Yeah, what did he not like about it though? The lighting or his pose?
He just didn't like he didn't like the I guess the mood of the photo. Like he felt like it wasn't like hard hitting. I was like, I set this up. I was like, you want me to add more weight? Side note, any of my weightlifting stuff or my gym stuff, I never make them put the weights on. I do all that myself so they can be ready for the shoot. So would you change anything about this photo? Because he didn't like this one.
I probably would have I would have brought his foot forward more. I probably would have made him I don't know why he doesn't like it. Like I'm not gonna say like have looked at me, but maybe looked like towards the light, like look at this to where like I can see more of his face. I don't know why.
I do remember that he wanted his brand. So this is his brand.
Yeah, I can tell.
Some Lab Dreams. He wanted his brand to be more highlighted.
Yeah.
So I tried to do one from the front, but it looked and try to frame him between the two poles on the left. It just looked crazy.
Yeah, no,
so that's why I was.
I probably would have still framed him the way that you are, but I probably would have came over a little bit left, like a little bit more. I probably came over a little bit more, like maybe it's the full sideways that he didn't really like because you can't see the brand. Maybe that's maybe that's his problem. I would have turned his head more towards me. So now that I know the intent of the brand, the reason of the shoot, now I can help you assess of why he may have not liked it. I would have turned his head a little bit more to his left so I can see more of his hat. Or I would have even moved myself over a little bit. I wouldn't have came through the middle where I'm direct shooting at him. The pole where his left hand is at, and then the other pole adjacent to that, I would have shot through those two. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like still like off to an angle, but you can see more of his shirt. So this entire pole right here is hiding that shirt. I probably would have came over a little bit more so I could see that shirt a little bit, and I would have had to turn his head a little bit too, because maybe that's what it is. You can't see the logos at all. So I think that's probably why he really didn't like it. Because his brand isn't highlighted at all. Like it's all cut off. I can't even read it at all. So that's what he didn't like.
And then the other two are just like me trying to catch like I was trying to catch like a backlit photo. Again, this wasn't this is the raw. I have the edit. I edit the hell out of it. But it was trying to catch like a dramatic, like with the photo with the flashes behind the subject to give it like almost like a movie
silhouette,
feel,
like moody, low key silhouette, but not fully. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad either. I probably would have came out a little bit more so you can see more of his shirt. Like when you know the intent of the shoot, you got to start focusing on that more because the client is not gonna like it if the thing that they said that they want to highlight isn't shown. That's like the number one thing that like it'll be like a birthday shoot and they paid all this money for this bouquet and they want the bouquet in it, but you keep not using it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's a brand shoot and they want their brand in it, but you keep focusing on their face, not the brand, it's like little shit like that. Like, because you got to think about it, like they're wearing their heart outside of their body. They put all this time, energy, and money into this brand. they want it to be shown, they love it, all this type of shit. So they want you to get it in the best light possible. So you have to really focus on that thing and then focus on them as second. So the brand is first, they are secondary. The human that's wearing the brand is secondary. So you get details, all that type of shit, maybe like hands, maybe him like pulling on his hoodie or whatever the hell, so he can get those feels that, oh my God, my brand is very, very important, and then focus on him. So I may have brought it out a little bit more to where you can see the full lab dreams maybe, or a little bit more of the logo or things of that nature. Even if you did cut off his face, fine. But I probably did that because he probably would have liked that more had you shown more of the branding. So maybe that's what it is. Like maybe he just felt like the images lacked focus.
Okay, yeah. I think after these meetups, shooting with a tent and then working on facial features have been kind of my downfall because I notice I work on people's body, but it's really hard for me to talk about how to work people's faces.
Yeah. How to control them, how to tell them to
Like,
look
hey,
like.
do your face like this.
Yeah, you have to give them a scenario or a story. You have to give them a scenario or a story. Look off to the door like someone's coming. Laugh like your boyfriend just gave you a gift. Laugh like this or say this, little stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, repeat the word too. Like, I have certain words that I'll have people look to where I can make them look natural. They don't know what to do with their face. Like, just keep saying the word two, and I'll capture them. So little shit like that. Like something like there's certain words like that I be telling my clients to say, like the female ones, like that kind of like make it look less efforted, and then the male ones, like I'll have them I'll give them a scenario, right? I'll be like I would give them a scenario of like where to look, what to do, like how to feel. You gotta let them know how to feel so they can put it in their head like, okay, because when you're doing a photo shoot, essentially between each shot you are an actor for real. You're basically an actor, so you have to give them a scenario to act out. So when they're lifting, yep, touch, feel, space. You know what I'm saying? Literally like that. Touch, feel, space, look. What are they looking at? What am I looking at? What am I feeling? What am I thinking? How do I think? What am I supposed to feel? That's that feel. What am I supposed to feel? How are they supposed to feel? What are they supposed to look at? What are they supposed to say? That's touch, feel, space right there. So that feel is a part of that. He's gripping and things like that, but what is he supposed to feel? What's he feeling in his head? What's he supposed to feel in his
Like a good one.
Like he looking at his biceps like, I just hit that shit. Like, oh yeah, like he looking at his biceps like, what he supposed to feel? Things like that. So you gotta let him know what to feel so that way he knows what scenario he's in.
Okay, cool. Because as far as body was, I gave him the right. I made him do a shit ton of curls. Like all my fitness clients, I worked them out to get the muscles popping and how to flex. I just didn't know like his face. So I was like, try to look upset, and when he looked upset, it looked crazy.
Yeah, because he looked a little too upset. Like
yeah, it
look
didn't
like
match.
I've been like look mad at the weights. Fuck you. What you talking about? Look mad at the weights. Like I don't know, like something like little luck. You just hit your PR. Oh yeah, but I got you. I'll probably like. Was he actually doing curls or was he just holding it?
He was actually doing curls. That's why it's only 10s and not 35s. I think at this point he had done 60 curls. I did 30 with him just so he didn't feel alone. But he's at 60 curls just so I can get that vein in his bicep going.
Yeah. Nah, I think overall outside of that was good. Yeah. That's it. I'd probably had him drop it and then I would probably pose his top a little bit more. Or I would have had him hold it for a little bit so I could pose his top and then I would have kept going. But that was it. I think that's good though.
He's damn. His lab dreams is covered too. This is one of my earlier shoots, but I'm just looking back and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
But I knew
you're vibing, bro. You're vibing, bro. It's like it's all a part of it, bro. It's all a part of the journey. Like anytime you like fuck up or mess up or anything like that, you gotta get happy, bro, because you know that next time you're gonna hit that bit, you're gonna go crazy. Like
for sure.
Bet, say less. Cause like you can't fix it, obviously. So like all you can do is get happy about the next one because like, oh yeah, I'm gonna remember that. Bet, say less. Like you know what I'm saying? Like and then hit that next one.
Bet. All right, bet.
Most deaf, cuz. Come in, bro. I love this, bro. It gives a story. Like I feel like I'm watching like a Netflix series or something like that. Like was this a random person or you knew her? Like this looks kind of scary. Like did you just take a picture of a person? I'm joking. I know for a fact. Wait, who got skipped? Oh, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Blame Dapper, gang. Blame Dapper, bro. Cause he made me go. I'm sorry, bro. All right, back to you. Vibing, just chill. Don't do too much. I love this because I know exactly what studio we're at too. I love this though because you can see you gave her enough space for you to be able to see the dress because the dress is what matters and things of that nature. Nah, I quit is crazy, bro. No, like this looks really good. I like this one. I like the framing here though. The framing composition for sure as well. This one, I like this one as well, but I probably would have turned her a different direction or had more of her front facing me, where I got to stop giving pose. It's supposed to be for lighting, and I keep giving y'all posing guidance, but I mean, I'm going to keep giving it, I guess. I would have definitely had her turn her top or torso a little bit more towards me. She could have kept looking off to the side, but maybe not too much to the side. Like a lot of my times, I'll be like, "Oh, look up to the side." My clients go like, "Ah," and I'm like, "Oh, a little bit less." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." You know what I'm saying? I like that, that quarter side look. Like if you're looking straight here, that quarter side looks good. But when you look too much to the side, it's like, "Oh, you're giving me too much side profile." I want a little bit more depth in the image. I want to be able to see that other eye. I don't want that other eye to be half cut off or fully hidden. I want to be able to see the other eye. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I frame it. It's like I want to see your other eye a little bit. Lighting wise, you like this though for sure. Framing composition, you gave her enough headspace and foot space. I think this is great framing and composition as well. I don't like this one. I think it's because I feel like it's really, really dark on this right side, and I also feel like there's a lot of space down here that was unintentional. I feel like you really could have cut it at the sleeve, and you could have gave him a little bit more headspace. Once again, headspace, headspace, headspace. And it is a little bit dark. I know it's moody on purpose, but I would add a little bit more light back here because I feel like it's really, really dark, and I feel like it doesn't have to be because of the location. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you got grass and brick, or green and brick. I feel like it doesn't have to be as dark as it is, and I would have cropped it up a little bit more so I could give him some more headspace. Then I probably would have liked how dark it was, but I don't like the darkness on that side. I'm not on your ass or nothing like that, like terribly. I would have just removed him more from the background so that way it wasn't as dark. He's really close to that plant and he's really close to that wall, which is what gave him a lot more of a shadow, right? So that flash fall off was serious. So it wrapped around the body and then it fell off because it's really close to that background. So it made it darker. So if you separate him from that background a little bit more, he'll be a little more lit, even with one light. When you separate your subject from the background, you get less shadow. I just keep telling y'all that more and more. You'll get less shadow, right? So even on paper background, whatever, less shadow. Composition here, I would say frame it correctly. Also, like turn that bit, level it out a little bit, and then I also would have not. I'd give him some more headspace, man. It's a little bit, I get. Like I don't know, I'm a headspace person, bro. And then you cut off the foot. Could have been intentional, maybe not intentional. I would have just if I'm cutting off feet, I'm gonna just cut that bit even more. Like that's just me though. I'm gonna cut a foot off. I'm trying to show a full body. I'm gonna show the full body. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me though. But I'm not mad at this lighting, right? If we're judging the lighting, I'm not mad at this lighting. I like the lighting. I'm not mad at the lighting. I'm not mad at the lighting. I'd probably had him pose a little bit more too. I feel like you got him in the motion, which looks good, but I'd probably had him bring that arm over and probably just fiddle with it in the middle because I feel like that right arm was a little too straight. Like I would have added some bend here because I wanted this elbow to be like here. I wanted his elbow to be like right here to where you can see more of his fit. He had a whole fit on. So he got a necklace on and things of that nature. I wanted to see a little bit more of that front piece. Go ahead, Kai.
So yeah, with this one, just content. So this was like a whole content day, and I had a like line of models and designers that wanted to work with me, and this guy wouldn't shut up calling my name. So I just did a quick spun around.
Yeah. You said, all right,
Got
bro. All right, bro. Shut up, bro. Go ahead.
So, but definitely you were saying like more headspace for something like this, right?
Yeah,
Because
definitely
if I'm
more
gonna cut the
headspace.
feet off, then I might as well just raise
You
up.
might as well, bro. If you're gonna cut it off and you're gonna do a full body, do a full body. If you're gonna do not a full body and cut a foot off of the fit, you might as well just go past the knees. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're sacrificing something for something else. You could have focused on more on the top half if you're gonna cut the bottom half off anyways. Because to me, if you cut a foot off, that means the shoe's not that important. So that means the bottom of the pants aren't either because all is the same. So I could have just went past the knee and got a tighter shot with a better focal length rather than, sacrificing a foot and sacrificing the top of his head, This is cute. I don't have anything bad to say about this. Foreground, middle ground, background. I can see the foreground of the leaf. I can see the middle ground of the subject. I see the background. Lighting-wise, I like the lighting a lot. It's coming from that right side. I can tell. I do like it. I do like it. I don't have anything bad to say. It's an S. S's and triangles. You got both going. Overall, nice headspace. There's enough at the bottom as well for the dress. I do love this as well. I don't have anything bad to say about that at all. I would have came up a little bit. I don't know. Me and crotches with dudes sitting, it's just me. Like, bro, like I would have came up a little bit. That's probably it for real. Gave him a little more headspace. That's it, and probably leveled it out because the background you can tell it's not leveled. But sometimes it's a stylistic choice to have it not leveled on purpose. But men do have a really, really big like thing about sinking into chairs. Like they be sinking their ass off. So I be trying to like make them like straighten your back though, or like at least have your diaphragm straight to where it don't look that crazy. But I would straight out the shirt a little bit. And I would have like left it like that. But other than that, framing wise, pose wise, I love this pose a lot. Yeah, I do love this pose a lot. Like, I love this pose a lot. I do. You got the triangles, you got that bend. He has that foreground with his arm being the foreground, his body being the middle ground. You have a background, and he's on the phone, gives action, gives story, gives mood. I would give him some more headspace. That's pretty much it. I would have cut these pants because like this black down here has no meaning, purpose. Like it's like, oh, he got pants on, but they're not special pants to where they need to be in the shot, and they're black, and like it looks like nothing's there for real, for real. So I would have cut that. Now you didn't get skipped. Who just added more pictures, gang? Y'all gonna hold on, wait. Where is it at? It's not loading. Oh, nobody did. Okay, cool. Okay, bet. Like this image a lot. That's what I was saying at first. I can tell you use curves. I like this a lot. Yeah. Framing, composition, lines. I would have probably made her glance at me for one of these shots on some shit. Like on some like Vogue. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I like this editing style as well. Like I would purchase this preset. This is tough. I like this a lot. This looks really good. This one, not so much. I would have showed a little bit more of this because I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. Like I would have shown a little bit more of it. Like maybe came a little bit from the wall a little bit to let that bandana in her ear be shown, a little bit more of her head, rather than being so close to it. You're using leading lines here. I can tell it's being intentionally used on purpose, but I would have came a little bit away from it to be able to show a little bit more of her fit, her hair, and accessories that she has as well. Because she has her hand on the side, she has anything like that. So I feel like I would have came a little bit more away from the wall, just a little bit, because you can still see the wall. You can still see you don't have to be as close. You know, you were so close that you were damn near underneath that bit. Like you was damn near under the wall. But I love this. I do love the intent, and I love this editing style for sure. I love this editing style. Bro, I used to wear these back in the day. Sorry. My client texting me trying to book right now. Hold on. I'm not finna tell you. I might lose my booking. Nah, hold on. I like this. This is cool. A little bit more headspace. That's probably it. Like cut her hair off. That's it for real. I like this a lot. This is cool. This is different, bro. That arm is scaring the hell out of me though, right here. This arm is a little scary. But it is definitely cute. I would have had her look at me. I feel like this one would have needed a little look, like a type shit. Nothing bad. I like this. It's on purpose. Like the pose is intentional. Yeah. What camera are you shooting on? What camera are you shooting on? Coleman, what camera are you shooting on? This was intentional, I could tell. Using the rule of thirds as well as leading lines. I do like this. It's a little bit off-centered, a little bit low. I would have loved it a little bit better. But shot-wise, it looks really, really good, and I love this pose. I don't know if you gave it to her, if she did it herself, but I would have added a little bit more lean to exaggerate it because I feel like she's still a little bit too straight up. I would have added a little bit more lean, maybe a bend in the arm and a little bit lean, and I feel like that would have added that extra pop that was needed for the overall shot. A lot of foreground, I would have just pulled it up a little bit. I feel like there's a lot of floor and a lot of empty space or a lot of unintentional negative space. This one was cute. I like this one. Nothing bad to say. Good lighting. Your shadow is in it, or a shadow. Is it your shadow? Potentially your camera shadow right there. Framing. I love this. Foreground, midground, background. Framing. I would have. Is she centered? I feel like she's not centered. I would have probably brought it over a little bit to the right to center her. Other than that, though, lighting is good. Backlight, purposeful, intentional. Not centered, but intentional and on purpose. I would have removed that right there. I would have centered this a little bit. Who's about to talk? Somebody about to talk. Somebody just unmuted themselves.
Oh, that's my I don't know, my camera was glitching out. Or my microphone. I don't even know if you can hear me. Let me see.
What was I about to say? I forgot what I asked. I think I asked you what camera you. What did I ask?
Camera. What camera?
Oh.
What camera?
You asked about camera.
What camera were you using?
Oh, Fujifilm X-T3.
Yeah, okay, this definitely gives Fuji Blake. I like that. Oh, yeah, okay, man, that makes sense. I was fucking with that.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
yeah,
Yeah, I
film
like that.
look.
Nah, yeah, yeah. It was one of your baked. It was one of your
Which,
baked in.
yeah, it was baked in.
Yeah,
Reggie's portrait, a couple of tweaks to it,
yeah.
but I didn't hear nothing. Not gonna lie, my computer glitched out.
Oh, this looks good.
But hey, I'm glad. Yeah.
It does. Yeah, these look really good for real. I probably would. The only thing this one I would probably censored her a little bit. That's it. But oh yeah, these look really good. Yeah, good shit, bro, for sure. D, I'm about to skip your ass, but these are some amazing images. These look good, bro. I have nothing bad to say. Like perfect composition. You've gotten better. You're listening now. You gave her headspace. Great job. Because you're at a location where she's in a library, so you want to show more of the library. Good shit. I like it. I like it a lot. And the lighting was good as well, to where it wasn't too high, to where the top of her book was brighter than the bottom. But the bottom is only brighter than the top because she's wearing white. If she was wearing white all over, the top would be just as bright. I understand, because black does what? Absorbs, class. So when she's wearing white and black, the black's gonna look deeper than the whites, and the white's gonna look more brighter than the blacks, because white bounces and black absorbs. So she's wearing both of those colors. So something you have to deal with when you're dealing with clients who have both of those colors on. You have to understand that sometimes your white's gonna be more exposed than the black. So you gotta keep that in mind, because black absorbs, white bounces. You have two of the same colors on at the exact time. So you have some things gonna be overexposed, some aren't. But I do like this image a lot. Foreground right here with the bookshelf. I can tell that you did that on purpose. I like that. Intentional. I love this shot. Very intentional by Angelou. I like this. Another intentional shot as well. I would have probably moved over to the right just a little bit, but other than that, I do think that this is really, really cute. Sinking. I feel like she's sinking again. Like her shoulder is higher than her neck. So that's kind of like a good way to remember it. Like your client's shoulder being higher than the neck, try to push the shoulder from the neck. Push the shoulder from the neck. This was perfect. I have nothing to say about this. It's perfect. The shoulders are lower than the neck. So that's a good rule of thumb. I low-key just made that up right now, but only because it makes sense of what I always do. I just thought, I'm like, what do I always do? I make sure that my client's shoulder is lower than the neck. It just makes sense. And where if she's laying on her side, standing up straight, make sure the shoulder is lower than the neck, like below the neck or at the neck or below the neck. I think it's a good rule of thumb. I like this image a lot. Nothing bad to say at all. Yeah, I like this one. You've gotten better, bro. You've really gotten better. I love this one. I saw this when you posted it. Once again, you guys remember, she's wearing white. What did I tell y'all? The white is going to bounce. The black is going to absorb. She's wearing two opposite colors, right? Two opposite colors when it comes to lighting as well. You have bouncing and you have absorbing going on at the same time, right? So keeping that in mind when you're shooting with that as well. But I do like this. The reflections on there, intentional. I like this a lot. It's really cute. Nothing bad to say at all, for sure. You gave enough headspace. I'm not going to say too much, because if you were to take this down, you would see more of this desk. And I don't know if the desk being in the shot would have looked good or not. I think you did made the right choice by giving her
That
this.
desk ain't look good. He ain't look good,
Yeah,
cuz. He
right. That's
ain't
what I
look
figured. That's what I
good.
figured. I'm like, yeah. My dad said I'm gonna hide
He
it.
ain't look
I can
good.
tell the intent behind it. I can tell the intent behind it. But this was good. The other one tells a story. This was cute as well. What would I have done? I actually don't have anything bad
I
to say
messed
about
up.
this.
I want to see if you can see
Probably
it. I messed up.
a little bit more. I would have probably.
That shit tough.
It is tough, but I would have either centered her, or I would have gave her a better background. Go ahead, Dapper.
What you got?
I like it. Do you think is it saying messed up because the building is like leaning?
No, not even that. I'm not worried about that. It was the letters. I wanted the letters to show more, but they were having like an event down there, so I didn't want them to show more. It was like the letters up
Yeah, I
there
see it right
on the
here. Yeah,
building.
right here.
Yeah, so that says something science building or something like that. And she was like a nursing major, and she wanted that in there. And I had the 70 to 200. I think this was
Yeah,
around
and you blurred it out,
110.
and you blurred that bit out.
So I completely blurred it out, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's not
damn.
said at all. Yeah, it does say science. It definitely says science for sure. Yeah, it definitely does say science, but I don't think it's bad still. I mean, you could have probably came down a little bit, or like went up a little bit on your aperture to where it wasn't fully like bokeh'd. to where you could be a little bit more legible. It doesn't have to be fully legible, but a little bit more legible. And then if you wanted to, you could remove these boys at any point in time. For real, for real. You could have still removed them if you wanted to. Like,
I'm gonna go do that right now.
but I do think that looks good. Yeah, you could have still removed them. Because that was like when I looked at this image, my eyes went to them. My eyes did, but it's also because like their colors, greens, yellows, like, and then you could like your eyes go to humans. So humans have visual weight, right? So even though your subject is bigger than the human at the bottom, they have the same weight. They carry the same weight because they're both humans, right? So I'm gonna like when you look at an image or a picture, the first thing you look for are humans. The second thing you look for are animals, right? And that's just like human anatomy, human neurology, or whatever the hell they say. But the first thing you look for is humans. The second thing you look for is animals. So when I looked at this image, I went straight to the humans, and then I looked at everything else. So you got to remove those so that my eyes go straight to her. All right, well, overall good after that. Oh, bet, and we're done. Ha 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 ha. So that's what I said in the announcement was if I have more time I will do everyone else, but we do not because class is over type shit. So just kind of like that makes sense, right? Yeah, okay. But I told you guys PNG University would definitely get their critiques done because you guys are priority. Well, you guys get priority. I'm not saying y'all are my main priority, like type shit. Like,
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna cap.
What?
I ain't gonna cap. I said 10-17 on a dot.
What? What are you talking about though? What are you talking about?
I said 10-17, cuz I ain't gonna lie.
Man,
I got
you said
bro,
10-27.
what are y'all talking about?
Bro, go look at what I said at first. D, stop playing, bro.
What are y'all
edited
LJ, go play. LJ, go play the lotto, bro.
Edited it though. It says 10-27. I don't want to
go
hear
buy my
nothing.
SSD, bro.
Nothing.
Bro,
Hey, close. Hey, bro, go play the lotto. Pull a scratch off or something. You got the luck with you.
Bro, I said 10-17 on the dot, bro. I don't care
I
what
don't know,
D
man. I'm
talking
looking
about.
at 10-27.
Bro, I don't
right
care
now,
about
bro.
the editing. It's about the first thing that said, cuz I don't
I'm
care,
looking
bro.
at 10-27 right now. I want to hear
10-17.
nothing.
Bro, I don't know what y'all boys are talking about, but okay. Y'all want me to do theirs? Y'all
We
see
had a
them, right?
bet.
Y'all want me to do theirs? Or like y'all? What do
Yeah,
y'all
go ahead.
I don't
Nah,
think
I feel like, yeah.
You feel like what? Oh, it's not that many you
Nah,
about to say, or what you about to say?
Because D talking about something.
Bro, what? What are you, what?
10-27. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. It's 10-27, bro. I don't want to hear nothing else. Yeah, go ahead and go through it, Taxi. I don't know what LJ talking about.
Bro, okay, all three of these were shot at continuous light and on the left side with no light on the right, mainly looking for advice on critiques on anything that you see. The intent of the shot was for an editorial submission. Okay. Let's see, editorial submission. All right, so this is actually not bad, bro. Like, especially like with the overlay. Are you in any of the lives right now, Phil? Phil, are you in a YouTube live? Where are you at right now, Phil? Are you watching right now, Phil, or nah? If Phil not watching, Phil might not get no critique. He might not get no critique. But nah, I like this a lot. I like the pose. The pose does look good. I would probably broaden or open up the shoulders a little bit more. I feel like the shoulders are really like closed. I would have opened up a little bit more. But outside of that, I do like the lighting. The lighting looks good. It does kind of give that editorial vibe. It depends on what form of editorial you're going for. But I do like the lighting here because I think it does fit with what he's wearing. And then as well as let's see this one. Was this a 2-light setup? Did you have a gel pointing at the background and one gel on or one light on the subject? Potentially, it's a little bit different not being able to talk to the person who you're critiquing. So that's the thing. How can we see the image you're looking at? Go to YouTube. YouTube is Taxi PNG. We're live on YouTube right now. Go to YouTube Taxi PNG if you better see the images I'm talking about. Wait, pop off. Let them know. Wait, what are you talking about right now? All right. But yeah. So I like this one a lot. I actually do. I said you had that one light on that background, but I think you have both of these lights coming from the same direction. So I think you had the back light pointed from the left side to the background with the gel. Then you had a light potentially with a grill on the subject here as well. So It seems as if you had a two light setup, but coming from the same direction. So I did get that editorial feel. I would have just probably sandwiched it so that way that blue came from the right rather than it coming from the left. You don't have to aim it at the subject. You can aim it at the background, but you can see your gradient all comes from one direction. So if that's your intent that you had, you did a really, really good job. I also would have I would have definitely framed him a little bit different. I probably would have gave his arm a little bit more space. I feel like that negative space to the back, to the right side. What is the negative space? This black right here. I would have brought it over to the left. So I would have cropped it in a little bit more because I feel like all of this back here kind of makes it look a little odd. If you're gonna show a little bit of his arm, just show more of the arm. You know what I mean? You showed the space right here. You could have just cropped this space out. You know, this space has no intent. This space has no real reasoning for being there. I would have rather see more of this blue background over here, but you cut it off, so I can't. So I would have done that. All right, I would have definitely did that. Same vibe, same thing again. Yeah. Once again, same thing. This is not bad. I actually like this one a lot. Yeah, I like this one a lot. I don't even have anything bad to say about this. I do like this. I like this a lot. I probably did a 4x5 crop a little bit rather than a 16:9, so that way like it had a little bit more space in these sides, so that way it gives some more room to breathe. Because I feel like he's really, really close to these edges. I would have given him some more room to breathe. So I would have did a 4x5 crop to give him some more space in those sides. I can tell this is 16:9. Give him a little more 4x5 crop though. Same here. I feel like you cut off too much of the legs. I would have probably went to the knees or to the mid thigh. I would have probably cut right here. I feel like the bottom half of this is like unintentional. You could have shown more of up here, more of that red spill, more of that gel up top to be able to like allow it to like, you know, tell more of a story, I guess, for the shot. But I feel like there's a lot of leg in there and not enough leg at the same time. If you wanted to show more of the leg, you should have just went ahead and showed the shoes as well, or cut it fully at the knee is what I would have said. Posing wise or composition wise, lighting does look well. You had a 2 light setup here. I could tell you had that gel on that left. You had that flash at that right. Was it a 3 light setup? Because he's kind of lit. Well, no, I think it was 2, and I think it just bounced off from here because I could see that this flash kind of mixed. So it could have been a 2 for real, for real. So yeah. Not bad, not bad. Diesel. This is a good image for sure. Did you have a reflector? If not, I would have definitely added one. And I would have told her to twist them top so that way it looks, you know, correct and things of that nature. Wasn't bad. I would have also removed this hair tie. I always look at all the details. Before I take this picture, before I snap it, I would look at all the details, make sure that everything's put together. And when it is, they take that thing off. So I would have definitely had her take this off. But overall, headshot looks good. It looks nice, looks soft. It looks intentional. And the framing as well. I like where the eyes are at, where the eyes lay at. I do as well. Edit it with flash outdoor. I would have. I know this is intentional. I would have definitely probably like leveled it off though. I do think this looks good though. I would have probably leveled it. You have this faded out. I would have faded this out too. You have a straight line over here. You got fade over here. I would have faded this just like I faded this over here. So I would have had them both looking the same. Rather than having a straight line on the right and a non-straight line on the left, I would have just blended it how you did that left side to make it look intentional and even. And also I would have cropped it a little bit as well. So yeah. But skin, everything like that, eating, you may have edited a little bit too much, but I think they like it like that, so it just depends on your client. But overall looks good. Can't get mad. Just don't like the leveling. I would have leveled it a little bit better. Unedited from Saturday 600 and MS 300, I believe. Might be wrong, wasn't paying attention. Too much headspace. I would show more of the props, the shoes maybe, and even the chair. I feel like you like give her a lot of headspace up there. It's a little bit too much. Right here, I would have cut this out. You wouldn't show the ring on purpose. I would have framed the ring more up in the middle, and I would have just cut out that bottom half. I feel like she got too much bottom space in there. Right here, not bad. I would have framed her up a little bit better, a little bit more, probably just more in the middle for real. I don't think that's bad. Your backlight though is too powerful. You know, too high of a power on that backlight. I would have came down a little bit more. You don't want your backlight being more power than your front light. All right, your key light. That's why I always tell you guys the rule of thumb. I have my backlight at half of my key light. All right, if your front light is at 1/4 power, your backlight needs to be at 1/8. Right, or your front light is at 1/16, your backlight needs to be 1/32. Right, so have the backlight at half the power of your front light so that you don't overpower it. All right. This one was cool. I don't have anything bad to say about this. Probably would have exposed for the watch a little bit more or zoomed up or something. I don't know. I probably would have just, I don't know. It's not bad. I would probably show more of that. I probably would have came over to the left a little bit more, show more of that hat, and probably cut this whole watch out. I feel like the watch got my attention first. Like I'm looking at the human, but the watch was just like, oh yeah, hey buddy, what it do, gang? Like I just looked right at the watch. So I would have probably cut that watch out more too, for a better feel. Yeah, definitely the watch, right? Go ahead, Dapper.
For the watch, because I saw that too. Could he have like, I don't know, put a mask on it and like
Yeah,
dehaze it or something?
he probably like and brought it back or like not having it as bright or something. Because I think what happened was I think the watch just reflected the light, just reflected the flash right back at him. And I probably would just, if you can't bring it down or can't make it look like a real, like look back like the watch that it looked like regularly, I would have just took it out or just cut it out, just cropped it or something.
Fire, it's fire though. I like the hat.
I like the hat too. I like that he showed that red up under there, showed that detail. This was really cute right here. I like the camera, the framing, the posing. I would have lifted her chin up a little bit so that way her hair could have got out of her way. I'd have moved her hair a little bit. I feel like this piece right here is taking off some of that detail and some of that story that's in her eyes. So yeah, but other than that, framing is nice. All right, love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Was another good class, successful class, things of that nature.
Wait, hold on.
My
Somebody
God,
reach out for
bro, I
Phil.
was still
Somebody-
Bro, what? What are y'all talking about, bro? Bro, I love y'all, bro. All right. I'm gonna talk to y'all later, bro. One more person drop a photo, bro. It's the same exact. It's the same picture, bro. Bro.
Nah. Help him out, Tax. Come on, bro. Come on.
You can go gamble or something, bro.
Bro, I can't see the image though, bro.
I have proof.
I can't see the image. I can't see it. Okay, here we go. Bro, I'm gonna check that, Ben. Damn. All right, but I mean, what the? It was like, that's a good image though. I ain't gonna lie. I can't really say too much bad about it. It's a detail.
Oh my God, bro. What you mean?
Bro, all right, y'all. I love you guys. Hasta luego. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm gonna update you guys if we're gonna have class on Wednesday or not. I don't think so, but I'll update you guys. I don't know what the hell they're yapping about, bro. Like, I'm like, what are they talking about, bro? Oh man, YouTube. I love you guys. Talk to you guys later. Things of that nature. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Y'all can ask. If you guys are not in the Patreon already, definitely join. If you guys are not in PNG University, definitely join. I'll talk to you guys later. Join the Discord. We'll be live again sometime this week. And we also have videos dropping on Friday at 6 o'clock p.m. So this week we have videos dropping. Just lock in, you guys. Lock in. It's all editing in Photoshop. Photoshop and Lightroom. Photoshop and Lightroom are my two editing things. All right. Hasta luego. Love you guys. Until next time. Taxi. Yeah. TT.